I
It's
want to say
wannabe
1 minute
Rocky.
until
I
showtime.
save all my comments for the show.
1 minute.
I
Like
Geely,
I
got
say,
rid of
it's
the bitch.
wannabe Rocky Horror.
Geely douche here.
What?
No, it's like the 1 minute. Geely douche here.
Yeah, the difference Rocky Horror's music was
Better?
on beat and in key.
No, I think. Well, we'll get more into it when we talk about it, but I think he.
That's why I say we'll do it during the show. Save it for the show.
Because, like I said, I saw it as a Rocky Horror type thing too, but more in style, not music.
We'll discuss it during the show because we waste all our good shit before the show starts.
Well, we're technically live on Twitch, so.
But I'm saying
We wasted the good
it's
Your
surprise.
show will go live in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Blog Talk Radio.
Blog Talk Radio.
Oh, fuck our normal shit. Here's the music. It would help if
I'm
you...
really fucking sick. I'm back at 311 and Maryland, Texas. I wish someone would break his fucking neck. And with my foot and laying on the waste, he's talking about the Texas. My something just broken with off the map. Every now and then, I turn it on again, but I'm waiting to see that the radio still sucks. Every now and then, I turn it on again, but I'm waiting to see that the radio still sucks.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another episode of From Real to Heal on the Nerdport Network. I am your host, Stephen Ronnie, and I do not have a WAP. Thank you very fucking much, Grammys. With me, as always...
It is I, Trips, and oh boy.
and...
the Zombie Master, and I have zero complaints right now.
Oh, and the Hooligan will be joining us soon, and to... Wait, hold on. And to John's answer...
Ha ha, very funny, motherfucker.
Yeah, bullshit. You got
Try
no
me,
complaints.
bitch.
Yeah, exactly. You got no fucking complaints. My ass. That means you must have been drinking something really good before we fucking went live.
Yeah, because this is doing all the drugs.
Oh, all the drugs and then some. Fuck your drugs.
Somebody asked. All right, somebody asked me at work what it's like. I'm like, just imagine a guy, just somebody like a screenwriter or whatever, wanted to make a musical, and he did all the drugs. I mean, he snorted, smoked, drank, tripped, shot, ate, drank, absorbed, whatever. And then this is what he came up with.
Yeah.
And the thing is, the most painful part of it isn't the story. The story, you're like, all right, I can get it because it's so simple.
Yeah.
The acting is good. The look of it looks like a goddamn glitter ball shit itself and exploded all over the place. And then the music, a lot of it was offbeat and out of key. And it's funny how, like, near the end, the couple songs that are more lovey were done, like, it was like, they were done really good, and I'm like, holy shit, it's like they're sobering up. And then all of a sudden, right at the end, oh, no, another trip again.
Yeah. Oh boy, we're gonna take you off into Jesus Town, what?
Yeah, you're just like, whoa.
Enjoy your munchies and enjoy the ride.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
And you know what? I'll give my little 2 cents real quick. Look, I have been around a lot. I've seen a lot of musicals. I've seen a lot of regular movies. I've seen a lot of combinations of the two. I have seen a lot worse movie than this. This wasn't great. It wasn't good. It was hokey and cheesy. Oh yeah. It was the 80s. We all know. It was a combination of the getting out of the disco era, going into the poppin' pop era.
Oh
and
yeah,
stuff like that.
they were popping something.
Yeah, well, they were popping it. Look, is it a time bomb? Yeah, but trust me, I have seen a lot worse. I was able to get through it, no problem. I chuckled once or twice at some of the costumes. Yeah, but guess what? I've seen a lot worse, and I've watched a lot worse for this channel. Trust me when I tell you. And it
But-
all involves miracles, and I'll just leave it at that.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm just saying as a musical, holy shit.
It's Rocky Horror. It meets Grease, but it's on crack. That's the best way to describe this.
I don't
That's
even
the
think
way it is.
I don't.
It's
I don't
Grease
even think
meets
that.
Rocky Horror. It's Grease fucked Rocky Horror, and this is their illegitimate kid. That's what this is. And that's
it's
just the best
wannabe.
way like I said, it's what was left. It's like Danny DeVito in Twins. He was all the good shit, but Danny DeVito was the leftover shit. That's what this is. This is the leftover shit from a Grease Rocky Horror kid. That's what it is.
Huh.
Best way to
Because
describe
again,
it.
Grease and Rocky Horror actually were, they had good songs.
Well, look, I mean,
Okay, hold on. That's something you have to judge it completely on its own. The aesthetic of it is completely different than the music, in my opinion. The aesthetic of it is Grease and Rocky, but yet the music is just an entire shit bomb on its own.
the music was hokey. I will give you that. The music was a little on the hokey side. And I'll get into the actors and actresses and stuff when we get down to that. Because there's quite a few cameos in this movie that you're like, holy. All right,
What's
Ryan.
up, guys?
What up, Ryan?
What's up?
We're just talking about the asshole. I mean the apple.
Oh, if you're talking about the asshole, that's me, because I was called an asshole like 3 times today.
Oh,
Why?
Why were you not wearing a mask?
Yeah, I guess I'm an asshole, so I mean, I thought I was pretty upfront about it.
ASSHOLE, everybody.
Okay, Leary.
All right.
Oh, before we get started, Ryan, I found something in my collection that you might be interested in.
And what's that?
I found my entire regular Boss Mahoney shoot collection,
Oh, shit.
including the new Jack Boss Mahoney face-off.
Hmm.
Gonna have his face.
I've never seen that.
off.
Oh, is it interesting?
I bet,
Let me put it to you this way. I'll just say this. In the beginning of the interview, they had to frisk New Jack before they even let him in the building.
That's probably a fucking smart thing. I got no respect for that guy.
All right.
Let me put it to you this way. Balls told me, he says, that was kind of worked. I'm like, look, I saw the interview, dude. This wasn't worked.
All right. So
We'll talk about that later.
So the tuna meltzer. So let's start with this, because I know Chris is gonna have a little fun with this. The tuna meltzer put out his ratings for AEW Revolution.
Yeah,
And-
let's hear it.
And
Wait.
the tuna meltzer put his ratings out, put his star ratings out. And if you want to talk about sucking the dick of the fucking people that feed you, that's this.
You think?
And you seem shocked by this?
So
Right.
So all right. So your kickoff
He always
match.
does.
Well, wait. Just get ready. Your kickoff match: Britt Baker and Ito versus Riho and Thunder Rosa. 3.5 stars.
What? Dude,
He's already done. Young Bucks and Jericho and MJF. 4.25 stars.
Of course, it's the Young Bucks. Of course, that's what he thinks all the time. Fuck him.
Before you get to it, I'm going to make a prediction.
Eh?
Moxley and Omega, Sparkler Death Match, 5-star instant classic.
Not a 5-star, but it's close.
Yeah,
The Casino
it's fine.
Royale, the best match on this show. 4 stars.
Right.
Yeah, best match on the show and had one of the worst botches I've ever seen.
Yeah. Yeah, I gotta eat a post.
Why are you far away, dude?
Oh, you know what? I wonder if Skype decided to switch my microphone again. Because that's happened before.
Yeah, because you are like in a fucking tunnel.
Yep. That
And I still hear a little, and I'm hearing a little bit of feedback in the background too.
That's
like,
Ryan's.
I'm hearing repeats.
Yep, that's what they did. Go figure, and there we go. Because you know, fucking Skype. All right, so Riho and oh god, the women's title match, 3.5 stars. Miro and Kip Sabian versus Orange Cassidy and Chuck Taylor, 2 3/4 stars. The best singles match of the night, Hangman Page versus Matt Hardy, 3.5 stars. The Revolution ladder match, 3.5 stars. The taped street fight did not rate. He didn't even rate the tape match, go figure. And Kenny Omega and Jon Moxley in a sparkler death match, 4.5 stars.
Oh, he definitely knows what to suck to get over.
Dude,
That's fucking terrible, man.
Yeah, it's awful.
yeah. Meltzer needs to, like, listen, I get it. He's going where the financial is, the people that pay him, fine. But then you have to come out and say that. You have to say they're paying you.
Well, let me put it to you this way. I mean, you would literally have to be living under a fucking rock
Yeah,
to
but
realize
but,
that the Bucks. Look, I love the Bucks. Okay, I always have and I always will. I've always liked the Bucks. But during their being the elite days, when they first started the YouTube channel, and on a couple of the other ones, they call him Uncle Dave. They have trunks with his face on it.
yeah, but here's the thing, though.
Come on.
Here's the thing. If someone has not seen or read anything of Meltzer, and that's all they're reading from him, what does that tell you? He has to come out and say he's getting paid from AEW.
Good luck with that.
So basically, he's the Vince Russo of AEW.
No, because he's not booking. I'm saying is he's...
Or no. I should say the Vic Venom.
Oh, God. But I'm saying is, though, is obviously they've worked with...
He's not even that. He's more Tony Schiavone.
Well, you can't have more than one Tony Schiavone.
It's the greatest match in the history of our sport. The greatest night in the history of our sport. Okay.
What's
The only
next?
reason Schiavone is doing that is because he wants to keep his fucking job.
The only
He wants
reason
to keep
Tony...
getting paid.
He did that back in WCW every fucking week.
The only reason Schiavone's doing that is because the Braves aren't playing.
Yeah, he's not playing. Yeah, because it's a minor league Braves announcer.
Yeah. I'm just saying he did that back in WCW. It's nothing new. I'm just like, really, dude?
This is why he never got hired by WWE again. They had him briefly, and then they didn't want him after WCW got bought out.
Yeah. But I mean,
Yeah,
you have to. I think he has to. I think he has to say, "Hey, I'm being fighted." Because there's nothing wrong with that. Because then you just take it for what it is.
He'll never say that.
Then,
No, that'll never happen.
Nope.
see, and
Observer
then-
is supposed to be unbiased.
well, that's what I mean. You should come out and say that you're biased then. Because listen,
He'll never do that. He'll never do that.
but there are some things that he even says that are legit. Like there were matches. Okay, oh yeah, it was a 7-star match. All right. I mean, it's not like he hasn't been unbiased to NXT matches. He's given a couple
Meltzer
NXT.
is the reason why so many people hate Kenny Omega now.
Well, yeah, that's a reason.
It's a big reason.
Well, Kenny Omega. If you didn't know him, if you're not familiar with his past work until now, then you're only seeing one side of him. I mean, I've seen Kenny before he became Kenny.
Well,
You think
yeah,
about it.
I saw him when he was the cleaner, when he first joined Bullet Club. I liked him then.
I seen him when he was in DDT.
I saw him when he was in Jersey All Pro.
Yeah, that's his DDT character. I mean, it's not. It's the problem is the fact that it's now getting stale. He's not reinventing himself. I mean, it was cool to see him do. The coolest part of his entire U.S. state tour was him doing the shit with the young Bucks and the New Day.
That was pretty cool, yeah.
Yeah, after that, it
The
just
thing
got
that
dumb.
sucked- All right, the thing that really sucks, like, because everyone's like, oh, because somebody's like, oh yeah, well, Bullet Club's cool. I'm like, Bullet Club was cool when AJ Styles was in it. After AJ Styles left the Bullet Club, it became fucking dumb.
Bullet Club was cool when it was called the NWO.
No, I mean Bullet Club. I think
And I'm talking
Bullet
about the New
Club
Japan. I'm talking
was
about
good-
New Japan
was good
NWO.
on-
Sorry.
Bullet Club was good under Prince Devitt, but then it really flourished under AJ Styles.
Yeah, and it was okay with Carl. Carl Anderson, it was good.
I'm saying when Balor left and Styles came in, I think it was better.
Oh, I know, I'm saying, but then it was still good when Carl took over before Omega.
But you know what? I'll say this. I will say this. And I know Chris is not going to agree with me. In fact, he's probably going to scream. If I know him, he will. After Prince Devitt left and went to WWE, then they had the whole Carl Anderson, Doc Gallows shit. Then they left. And then Omega took over with the Bucks and all that stuff. They booted AJ out because AJ was leaving. Believe it or not, they were more popular with Kenny and the Bucks than they were with Fergal or AJ.
Because they were more well known.
Okay. Well, they were more popular because the thing is, people were still catching on. People were still, lopping on to Bullet Club with AJ. All of a sudden, they became massively popular. AJ leaves, and they're like, "Oh, okay. Well, I guess this is the Bullet Club now." And
and they were more over than any guy they were over like crazy.
Oh, no one's saying they weren't. But the problem is with the Bullet Club was that someone like Omega, he never proved himself. He was better when he was in the lightweight division, when he was in the light heavyweight division, when he went to the fucking main event, when he went to the main event spot, you literally had no credibility with him because what? Oh, then he kicks out of 5 Rainmakers, and it's like, dude, I get it, it's a short arm lariat, but holy shit, dude.
then
Well,
he
if you think
kicks
about it-
out of more and more and more and more.
If you think about it, technically Kenny really wasn't the leader. Adam Cole kind of was for a while.
No, Omega was the leader. Oh my god, Omega was the leader.
But
I kind of say Cole was the leader for a little while there too.
No, Cole
Yeah.
was the leader. Cole was the leader over in States. That's different. Cole was in the Elite when it was the Bullet Club US. When he was in Ring of Honor. and
Yeah,
all
then
that.
Cody.
But he
Then
wasn't
Cody
there.
So was
took over.
Cody.
he was there in Japan too. He did do some Japan tours with them
Yeah.
when he was with the Bullet Club.
For what? 2 months? He did a
But
Wrestle
still,
Kingdom. He did a Wrestle Kingdom and left.
But I tell you, Adam Cole was more of a focal point for a while than Kenny was. Because Kenny was doing all those matches with Okada, so he was kind of concentrating on that. They were more focused around the Bucks and Adam Cole. Oh, the 3 best friends, and all that stuff. So we're always together. And then Hangman Page came around. Then Marty Scurll started coming around. Then Omega started making more appearances and stuff like that. Then when Adam Cole was leaving to come to WWE, that's when they booted him out. That's when really, as you think about it, that's when Kenny really stepped up.
There was never. Here's the thing. When Adam Cole was in the Bullet Club, he was focused more in the United States. He did some tours in Japan. Yeah, he did like 1 or 2 tours. He did it at Wrestle Kingdom. But that was also because ROH was a part of New Japan. Omega was always the leader when they kicked AJ out. He kicked AJ out. No one kicked Omega out. Omega kicked AJ out.
Because he was leaving.
Which means you kick the Kingpin out, you're the Kingpin.
Basically.
It's old Mafia rules. Omega is still the leader of the Bullet Club. Well, not anymore, because now Jay White is.
Yay.
Well, Jay White kind of was, but he wasn't because he really wasn't doing anything for a while because they didn't know if he was going to stay in New Japan or if he was going to go with the WWE because there was rumors he was going to sign there, but that fell through, and then he ended up re-signing with Japan.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. It's just he's sucking the corporate teat, which, listen, it's fine. We get it. You need to suck the dick that needs you. $20 is $20. It's like Rob Fury always says.
I don't even pay attention to him anymore. I don't even watch it. I don't even listen to him or Alvarez.
Alvarez hasn't put anything out in months.
Oh, Brian Alvarez?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I haven't heard that
Twitter.
name. That's a name I
Has
haven't heard in a while.
online.
Has he putting shit on Twitter?
Yeah,
No,
he
actually
says
not.
shit on Twitter all the time, and they do the Figure 4 Online podcasts, him and fucking Meltzer.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So, yeah, I just wanted to redo that. We'll do the one wrestling thing, and then we'll do the shit bomb. Is that cool, Chris? You want to get so you can get the stuff up?
I'm working on it right now.
All right. So, I sent a article to everybody in the group chat. John, I told you more about it.
Right.
So, this has something to do with the Monster Factory in New Jersey, where the promoter came out and was talking to the crowd about how he didn't want, I guess it was more of a racist chant towards a wrestler, which, listen.
Well, I think it was more of a racist jeer.
Jeer?
I mean,
No,
if the guy
chant,
said
the chant was go back to
somebody,
Africa.
all right, is the wrestler from Africa?
See, no.
Then it's racist.
But,
Done.
well, wait, no. See, you jump right to that. I have to say this, though. We don't know his gimmick.
But here's the thing. If it was inappropriate enough for the promoter to stop the show and address it,
Right.
especially in the way he did.
Well, now, therein lies the question, is where I actually want to talk to you guys, what I wanted to ask. Was he right to come out, or should he let the wrestler have handled it? Because me and Chris have seen almost the exact same thing in CZW, and DJ Hyde never came out. David Starr took care of it himself.
Well, DJ Hyde is a little fucking bitch.
Well, we know this, but you know what I'm talking about. When Starr came out, they used to throw pennies at him.
Yeah, well,
Which-
DJ Hyde's a little fucking bitch. Whenever something came out that would offend the fans or whatever, this is back in Smoky Mountain, Jim Cornette would actually come out and apologize. The booker would come out and apologize. Or the promoter would come out and apologize. Or say, like, don't say that or whatever. So if the promoter comes out and says, listen, guys, we don't want any of that, he's perfectly in the right. He is perfectly in the right. Well, first off, if the wrestler Because the thing is like this: if a wrestler comes out and says some shit, right? Right off the bat, there are some people that'll think, "Oh, it's a work. He really don't mean it." We can get even more offensive. But if the promoter comes out and says, "Yo, guys, cut it, or we're gonna throw you out," then you get the point. It's almost like if you're going to a sporting event or something like that,
Right.
where you can heckle certain things at players, but if you cross the line, then security basically tells you to sit the fuck down. And if you do it again, they zip tie you and throw you out.
Yeah, well, they zip tie, or if you're in Philly, they throw you in the holding cells downstairs.
Yeah, that's fucking the Wells Fargo Center.
Yeah. All right, so here's the actual article. He actually gave Danny Cage had to come out to address from what he was hearing that concerned him. He said, everybody's having a good time, so I gotta bring something up. It's come to a real in here, because please be quiet and pay attention to me. I don't mind you guys yelling at our wrestlers and stuff like that, but I don't want to hear that shit again. Send them back to Africa or shit like that.
He's perfectly in the right.
Which
I agree with him.
The way they're making it sound like is that it was a flat out racist shit. And yes, he is exactly in his right to go do that. But they don't. I think the article also doesn't do a good job explaining who the guy is. Like, what is his gimmick? Because if his gimmick is like what Uha Nation is, and they're chanting that, that's almost like the FBI thing of "Where's my pizza?"
No.
But I'm saying, like, the stereotype.
Scream! All right. If a guy's like Uha Nation, like if he says he's the African prince, then yes, go back to Africa, whatever, blah 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 blah. But if a guy's like, "Yo, I'm Uha Nation, I'm from New York City," and you scream, "Go back to Africa," you're a fucking racist bigot piece.
See, here's the thing, though. You just said it right there. The article does not say that. Does not explain. Rephrase that. Does not explain that.
Well, what do you expect? It's written by a fucking wrestling blogger, probably.
What is it? Ringside News.
There you go.
Ringside News has been pretty good with their shit.
They never have details for shit. Like, they never have details.
My take
yeah.
on it. My take on it is like it's his promotion.
Right.
If he found it offensive, then it's offensive.
There it is.
You're not wrong.
No, you're not wrong. I don't know. I've seen.
You know, and I know you want to compare it to being like, you know, the FBI with "Where's my pizza?"
Well, no. I'm not even.
It's nowhere near "Where's
I'm
my
not
pizza?"
comparing it to that. I'm just saying we didn't know what the gimmick was or
Well,
is.
or it could be likened to that compared to the gimmick.
Right.
But at the same time, dude, that shit wouldn't get over in today's wrestling. Like, we don't live in that society anymore.
Yeah, in other words, like Mexican people don't come out on lawnmowers anymore.
No,
Dude,
but
I want Mexicans go fuck yourself.
No, but we have seen chants of "mow my lawn."
Yeah, see.
So, like,
all right, Four Loco, you're talking about, right? Four Loco.
That was the big
Four
one. Yes.
Loco. The funny thing, they're all Puerto Rican.
I know
that was the
that
thing.
was funny. But...
And the guy who started that, his name, I'm gonna put him on blast. Fuck it. His name is Steve Weigand. And why that's a name? Because, well, I didn't know who Steve was at the time.
The older guy, right? The older gentleman?
Not an older guy. He was more, I guess, like maybe 35, 40. I don't know.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, okay, I know who you're talking about now. Okay, I was good. I'm just trying to
the
figure
thing. He used to have a. The funny thing is, he had a blackout T-shirt, which was hilarious.
Yeah.
When I actually found out who he was. This guy owns a white supremacist record label.
Does he really?
Yeah. Well, he doesn't anymore.
No, but he did.
Because he got outed. Because he got outed about it after Trump won. Like, basically someone goes like, because there was a white supremacist white punk band that basically said some shit and did some shit and told people to do some shit to people in the name of our 45th president. And then they said, oh yeah, and by da-da-da-da from Steve and da-da-da-da, he's a great Aryan, and like Steve basically closed the label down.
Yeesh.
And then I started thinking, I'm like, he started the mow my lawn shit. And I remember Christy Rivera got really fucking angry about that.
Oh, yeah, she did.
So did Alex Colon. So did Bandito, because they're all Puerto Rican.
Well, but at the same time, too, it's not just CZW we've seen it. We've seen it in other places besides that.
Oh, yeah, because back then they would look at certain stereotypes, and as soon as they saw a Latino wrestler, they thought of Mexicals, which the mow my lawn thing was part of the fucking Mexicals gimmick, because they rode out on lawnmowers.
On John Deere tractors.
Like handymen. Even though it was a dumb idea from horrible creative in WWE, they did it. Where if you see a Puerto Rican guy, I'm all right. If you say mow my lawn the homicide, he'll fucking kill you.
He'll
for real.
stab your ass, yeah.
Yeah,
That ain't no joke.
yeah.
You say that to B-Boy or homicide, you dead.
Well,
And
look,
Alex
you know what?
Colon got really angry about it. I mean, like, what's next? A racist person's gonna say mow my lawn to Damian Priest?
Listen, you know what? I
I'm
mean,
not
I don't
racist,
know.
but I will do that. And it's not because I'm a racist. It's because I have no respect for him as a worker.
Well, you look at it as you look at it the way when New Jack got into the business. When he got into the business, they would drop the N-word. He would try to go after them for legit, thinking, "Oh, he called me the N-word. I got to go after him." And Ricky and Robert both said to him, "Look, they're doing that because they're trying to get, you're getting heat with the boy, with the fans." He goes, "But they called me that," and it said it took him a long time to realize that they weren't calling him that just because. That was the gimmick.
Right.
Well, Cornette, when he brought in like the gangsters and all that, and he
He used to
basically
put
gave New
disclaimers
Jack an
on.
open mic, he's like, "Talk about what you want with society."
Yeah,
And
he
New
literally
Jack
he
brought
knew
up
what
a
he
lot
was.
about racism.
He knew. Jim Cornette knew that giving New Jack an open mic was money.
Yeah, because New Jack could talk.
Yeah, he knew.
Yeah, and Mustafa could.
That's
Mustafa,
not all
all
New
he did
Jack
was
can
make
do.
faces.
Mustafa went, "Oh yeah, yeah," and then New Jack just said shit.
Yeah. New Jack, dude, I remember, hell, even back then, even like a couple years ago, I was sitting in the fucking crowd and he went after a fan with his fucking Wolverine claws, and I'm just like, Jesus Christ.
Let me put it to you this way. I don't know, Ronnie, if you were at the show, that me and Alicia went in early to hang out with Balls and stuff before the show. We went in there, and it was like when they used to have that annex off to the side where they used to do the signings and shit.
Yeah.
So me and Alicia are sitting there at the table with him. Zach Gowen is across from us. And, I forget his partner, Gregory Irons. And New Jack is sitting there. And I'm like terrified because I'm in the same, and he had those damn claws with him. And he took them out of the bag and put them on the table. And Alicia looked at me, she goes, "What the fuck is he going to do with those things?" And Balls heard her, and he goes, "You go do squat with that." because what New Jack I know he probably heard it. But you got to figure, if we're in there before the show, he probably thought we're close personal friends of his, which we were. So he's not going to work us in front of him, So it's like I've seen him in front of crowds and I've seen him behind the scenes. He's crazy both places. The man's a fucking psychopath.
Yeah.
Total nutcase. Trust me.
Psycho.
No, psycho. Psycho hose beast.
The funny thing is, some people trusted their kids with New Jack. I heard about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Terry-
real
New
worked
Jack,
real well.
New Jack daycare.
Yeah, that real worked out real well for that bus driver kid, didn't it?
Dude, you wanna ever see funny shit? Have him talk about Terry Reynolds.
Oh shit!
Oh my god.
Dude, I have all the shoots where he goes into detail with her.
Dude, the greatest line ever out of that shoot is Terry Reynolds is so fake. All she is a piece of hairpiece, plastic, and nipple titties.
Melted, all there would be is a pile of silicone and nipples.
Like, dude, the hoe bag is still one of my favorite skits with him.
Oh god.
But no, like, listen, is it right? Back to what we were talking about. Is it right? No. Did he have a right to do it? Yes, but at the same time, I think we're missing half of the story too.
Yeah, we
It
don't
doesn't
have
matter.
to.
We don't need the half.
Yeah, we kind of do because none of us can sit there and make a total assumption of the story until we get every full detail.
No, wait, hold on. Chris, what he said,
was offended.
yeah, what they said was wrong. Yes, we all agree with that. What they said was
All right,
wrong.
what's the wrestler's name? What's the wrestler's name?
Let me pull it up. I just took off the.
Because I'm sorry, I don't want to give like a benefit of a doubt.
No, that's the thing. No, and I'm not saying we're giving him the benefit of the doubt. I'm saying is that
You sort of are. Right, we need a whole story. I'm like, if the
they're
guy's
not
screaming,
giving.
go back to Africa.
Look, dude, chill out and relax. It's an opinion. It's for me. I'm not going to say something about something until I get every detail in front of me. I'm not going to make an assumption just because somebody else. You want to believe that? More power to you. Believe all you want.
Don't give the fuck. The only name they put on here is Danny Cage. They do not actually give the name of the wrestler.
Well, I don't know. I'm gonna stand by. If the promoter's offended, then he was.
Yeah, if
well
the
within
promoter's
right to do what he
offended,
did.
then he's completely in the right.
You know what? You know what? He's the one who pays the bills. He could do and say whatever he pleases. I'm not going to deny that. He can say whatever. He can do whatever he wants. Says whatever he pleases. Fine. But I don't know.
The person that been chanting a slur at a person of color pro wrestler, which caused Cage to stop the show.
Right. Yeah, well, that obviously is they're trying to say that the gimmick was not. Obviously, then they're saying the gimmick was not an African gimmick. And if that's the case, then yes, the fan is completely in the wrong. It's fucked up, and Danny had every right to do what he did.
Exactly. I will agree with that. 1,000%.
I wish they gave the guy's name. I wish they gave the wrestler's name. Because then we can get a full comment, a full story on it.
You know what it is? Ronnie, you and I know somebody that works for that company. We got to see if we can find out.
Yeah. I'll put feelers out later, but don't really. He's not on right now, so.
Well, I know he's not on. I'm not going to call him out by name, too, because I'm not going to do that to him. But he most likely might have been there, so we could actually get a full story about what happened. You know, but we don't. I only know from what you've told me. I haven't seen any of the articles. I don't know.
No, the article's in the group chat, so.
Okay, well, I'll go back and check it later, but I haven't been on this weekend, so. But.
Well, why don't we just pull up the fucking card? Do they have the
Monster Factory card?
Monster Factory, because we can. Chances are you can pull up the card, right?
Hold on, let me see.
Let me see. I'll try it. Hold on.
And I'm going to sit here and form an opinion while masterfully rolling a blunt.
Very well said, Mr. Shaw. Very well said.
Better than them bitches in Havana. Oh, yes.
Oh.
I just want you guys to know that I've been making people, I'm going to be making people vote Spice World out this next round.
Yeah, good luck with that.
I'm working. I am actively working on it. I'm waiting for the next round to start. Because I swear to God, if I got to watch that piece of shit movie, I'm taking a header into the fucking door.
Dude, see, here's the thing. I actually liked Spice World more than the Apple.
Okay, here's a question. Can I watch it with the volume off?
No.
God damn it.
At least it's in key and on beat.
But if the volume was off, at least I could enjoy it. It's like fucking watching Baywatch, man. You remember those days? You didn't even need the volume. You just needed the show.
Oh, wait a minute. There's something on Facebook, on Twitter about it.
All right,
No,
let
it's
me
probably
see.
the same. It's probably the same
Here it is.
thing.
Let me see. Who could it be? Marvelous against Jafar.
It was probably one of the later ones because he said the show was around 2.5 hours, but he stopped at 3/4 of the way, so it's probably like the 6. If it's an 8-match card, it's probably like the 6-match in.
I'm looking at the thing. It doesn't really say anything on that article that I saw.
Well, the picture is a
Oh,
black guy on there.
Yeah.
Well, let me put it to you
Is
this
that
way. I'll say
Marvelous?
this. I'll say this. The whole show is on YouTube for free.
Oh, I see that.
It's called Because We Can. I'm going to send a link in the Skype chat.
It's also on. It's also in the article.
No, but I'm going to say.
All right. While I look this up, Chris, you want to start going?
Well, I'm looking this up.
Okay.
Yeah, well, I think we're all working on this right now.
Yeah.
Ryan, I just sent it in the group chat so you can.
I'm already on it, dude. I'm already on it.
All right. Well, you got it. Just in case you didn't get it, I sent it again.
I appreciate it.
I got you. Oh, I'll have to watch this later. I'll have to send it to myself later to watch it later. I'll watch it on my desktop. Hold on. Oh, gee, Shayna Baszler, she gonna hurt somebody again?
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, because I actually know the guy he was wrestling.
Who was he wrestling?
Yeah, who was it?
It was Rico. Ricos.
Oh God, he was wrestling him.
So who was wrestling Ricos, Chris?
Nico who?
Ricos.
Ricos.
It's like the main event.
All right, let me find out. Hold on, I'll go back to it. Cause there's like a Facebook thing. Come on.
Well, wait a minute. Let me look. Oh no, it's not on the thing. I was going to say. Usually with the shows, they put a match listing under the show, but they didn't do it.
Well, they have it. Come on. Okay, come on.
Royal Money?
No, it's the King of Camden. Yep, all right. He has every right to do what he did. Because you don't fuck with the fucking Amasis.
Was that who it was?
Yep, the King of Camden's is Sean. What the hell is his last name? But it's the
The
guy.
Golden Era?
No, that's a tag team. I found out who it was. It's the King of Camden. I forget the guy's last name, but he was in Chikara. He was Amasis in Chikara.
Oh, wait a minute. Are you talking about the Syrian portal?
Yes.
Oh, him. Oh, I know that dude.
Yeah, so he has every right to fucking come out and go after him after that, because that is not an African gimmick.
No, not at all.
He had every right to come out because if he didn't, like you said, promoter didn't like it, he has every right to come out after it anyway and say what he wants. But no, it is flat out racism there. It wasn't like it was an African gimmick, like a Nigerian gimmick, and they're saying that. No, that was yeah.
Like Prince Baba.
Right.
See,
yes.
the Italian gimmick, it is what it is, because it's like, well, most of the time the Italian gimmick, they go, hey, and they go, where's my pizza? Because it's Italian restaurant.
But I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, I would like to know, because I would like from the articles, even every article that I've been reading does not give the person's name. They just say a person of color wrestler. So it was like, give the name of what the guy is so we can look up the gimmick. Because if the gimmick is like what an Uha Nation is, and they say it, it's kind of the stereotype, like the where's my pizza gimmick and stuff like that. Granted, that's my opinion. But it's not. It's flat out not. So for them to do that, no, that's exactly what it is, and it's flat out fucking racist. That's all I'm trying to say.
You're not wrong.
Oh, completely, it's racist.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm trying to say. I'm saying is the articles, really, anybody that's writing this shit, if they wanted to get more word out, say what the fucking match was and say who the wrestler was. Because if you're saying, oh, someone said this and it's somebody that's their gimmick and they said it, well, that's
See, that's why the wrestler coming out and saying it wouldn't work. That's why the promoter comes out and says it.
I got a weird question. Now, this is off topic just for a second.
Mm-hmm.
They said you can watch Fastlane on the Peacock and the network. So if I were to sign up for the Peacock, the premium thing, I won't have to change it once it changes over completely.
Nope.
It'll already be there.
It'll already be there.
All right, then I might just fucking do that.
Well,
That way
thing is, Peacock's also running a promo. I got it on the email where it was. I think you get it for $2 something.
It's like $3 a month.
Yeah, fucking ridiculous.
But you know what it is? I had Peacock Premium for a while, but I canceled it.
Yeah. But
I only did that because I wanted to watch the Saved by the Bell thing, and then I had the 7-day free trial, and after it was over, I canceled it.
yeah, well, it is what it is. But all right, Chris, it's shit bomb time. It's the shitty 16.
Okay.
All right,
your
shit,
team was great
16.
for this match.
Here we go. And just to let you guys know, voting is live because there are no tiebreakers, but we needed.
Woo!
So the new
None.
voting is available now?
Voting is live. Well, I just sent it to myself, and what I always do, I send it out and then I put it in.
Okay. So just
Okay.
so let's.
Phrasing.
All right. So get on with it. Get on with who won.
All right, hold on. You know what? Fuck it. I will send it out. Come on, Facebook.
All right.
There we are.
So how many votes, and then what was the winners and losers?
Yeah, I'm working on it. Hold on, Jesus.
That's
You
some
want the
fucking
goddamn voting live? It's live now on
Tiny
fucking Facebook.
town.
All right.
Tiny town.
Oh,
Tiny
Ronnie,
town.
this was in the war zone, the whatever they call that zone with the faces on the network, or in on the TVs. What do they call that again?
The Thunderdome?
Thunderdome. Steve Scott's in one of the windows.
Oh God.
I just saw Steve. I just saw the too hot thing, and I said, "That's fucking Scotty."
Was he taking a fucking
Alright.
selfie?
All right, here we
No,
go.
I only saw his face.
All right.
All right, here we go. In the classic round, in the classic bracket,
Yep.
with 92% of the vote to
Oh,
8% of the vote,
Shit.
Attack of the Killer Tomatoes moves on to the shit 16
There's no shock there.
to take on the winner of their thing with 90% of the vote to 90.3% of the vote to 9.7% of the vote, the Terror of Tiny Town.
Yes.
Oh God, tomatoes against tiny people.
Oh God.
In the next match, the Swarm with 60.2% of the vote to 39.8 for Monster A Go will take on Blood Feast
Oh, that should be interesting.
with 64.5% of the vote to The Exorcist 2's 35.4.
So we have a 1, a 12, a 11, and a 2.
Yes. And then in the 80s and the 90s, Xanadu was Xanadone
Xana, oh shit!
with 88.9% of the vote to 11.1. Spice World moves on.
What is
Right.
wrong with you fucking degens?
Ryan, all your votes couldn't save Xanadu.
Well, no, nothing can save Xanadu.
Well, the thing is, first off, like I think people criminally underrated how bad the apple was compared to Xanadu, because I can watch Xanadu in one sitting. Watching the apple is hard for me. Because it's so offbeat and off key.
So anyway, next round, who's going to take on Spice World?
With 85.9% of the votes, it's against the Ninja Miami Connection.
Oh, damn!
Oh,
Dragon Sound. Can Dragon Sound beat
No.
Wubba Wubba Wubba?
Yeah.
No.
We have an upset.
Oh, really?
Well, it's an upset compared to what we thought. With 67% of the vote to 32.3, moving on is Killer Workout,
Wow.
beating Kazam. And with 79.8% of the vote to 20.2, excuse me, Shaq is officially out.
Suburban Commando beat him, huh?
Suburban Commando versus Killer Workout.
I was frozen today.
And then you'll be sliced up today.
Yeah, I have a feeling Killer Workout might have that one.
I don't know.
And then in the 2000s bracket, with 67.8% of the vote to 32.2, yeah, late surge. Oh, yeah, 200 votes, by the way.
Hey.
We hit a nice round number, 200. With 67.7% of the vote to 32.2 from Justin to Kelly moves on.
Who did it beat?
The Karate Kid 2010.
Nohan.
Sorry, Nohan. Nope.
Lindsay Nohan.
With 76.8% of the vote to 23.2% of the vote. The Happening moves on.
Oh, God. Why?
What? No.
Oh.
Well, guess what?
But-
This is where the happening ends.
Why?
Because I got
But
Justin to
everybody-
Kelly.
But everybody rejoice. There is a nuke that did not move on. There is a nuke we were worried about
But
that didn't move on.
the other nuke is still there.
Oh, there are a bunch of nukes that are still there.
This is a shit. This is a turd versus a shit sandwich. At least the turd fucking got out.
Dude, every nuke except this one has moved on.
So Dana Carvey
Actually,
advances?
no. Two nukes are gone. Two nukes did not make it.
Yeah,
With
so
66.8% of the vote to 33.2. The Master of Disguise beats Crossroads.
Holy shit.
I have a feeling a lot of girls voted and they hated Master of Disguise a lot more than Britney.
so
Or, freeing Britney Spears, made them feel sympathy.
yeah, free Britney, bitch.
Oops, she lost it again.
All right,
Yeah.
so are we going Dana Carvey? Oh, this is great. Are we going Dana Carvey versus Nicolas Cage or Dana Carvey versus Eddie Murphy?
With 71.1% of the vote to 28.9, it is Norbit.
Oh, Norbit against Carvey.
Ugh. And in the current bracket, with 59.6% of the vote to 40.4, what are you waiting for?
Fuck me,
50
Freed.
Shades Freed.
Fuck me, Freed.
Yep.
Oh,
Love me like you do. Fuck me like you.
so in other words,
I'm-
50 Shades
that
Freed
still
means
wasn't as on the nose as I'm coming.
so basically 50 Shades Freed beat Mr. Scientology.
So, wait. So are you telling me? Because I don't think this lost. So you're telling me Cats lost?
With 56.8% of the vote to 43.2, and my drummer Chris is very mad at you for suggesting this movie because he likes it. He thought this movie was hilarious. Movie 43 moves on and beats Cats.
Wow.
I'm sorry. They're wrong. Because I'm sorry, James Corden as a big fucking pussy is just too funny on its own. But Taylor Swift with the terrible CGI is why you watch this fucking film.
Dude, Cats is bad music. The thing is, the bad music, but the music again is on key.
Yeah, it's bad music.
On beat and in key.
It's bad music, but here's the thing. Go watch. See, that's the thing. Everyone's looking at this. I go, this movie won Oscars and Razzies at the same fucking time.
Yeah.
That's hard as fuck to do.
Yeah. Let me guess. Oscar for the music, Razzies for the everything else.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Dude, when the fact that a queen, a fucking woman who got knighted, a fucking knight in England, is
So
literally
here we go.
sitting there to lick her own fucking twat on camera as a cat. Really?
Chances are, at the end of this,
Oh no.
on the 22nd, next Monday, one will be left standing to take on probably 50 Shades.
Oh. this
With
is gonna-
81.3% of the vote to 18.7. A wrestling Christmas miracle.
Oh.
Thing is, I did help it along because I said if you don't know both of these movies, they're both on Tubi. All you need to see is the first 15 minutes to really know.
Well, I'm interested to see what happens here because that means you're telling us that karate advanced.
With 79.4% of the vote to 20.6. It's a karate Christmas miracle.
God, where do I sign up for my suicide shot?
Here's the thing. So, all right. So, with that being said, your shit 16 in the classic division, Attack of the Killer Tomatoes takes on Tiny Town.
The terror of Tiny Town.
Swarm takes on Blood Feast. In the 80s and 90s bracket, Spice World takes on Miami Connection, and Killer Workout takes on Suburban Commando. In the 2000s, from Justin to Kelly takes on The Happening, and Master of Disguise takes on Norbit.
Ooh.
And in the current bracket, 50 Fucks Freed takes on Movie 43, and it's a Christmas miracle no matter how way you slice it. Wrestling takes on karate.
This is the moment we've been waiting for.
Oh, it is. Dude, we set this up where we knew in the shit 16 it was going to be a wrestling Christmas miracle versus a karate Christmas miracle. I mean, this is like anticipated
Christmas.
on like Mortal Kombat versus Street Fighter levels.
This is Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a shitty Christmas.
Yeah.
I don't want to celebrate Christmas, guys.
Oh, don't worry. There might be a third one that gets on this list too. A Muay Thai Christmas miracle. Oh, God damn it.
Bruce Wayne.
So, I have some good news, though. Did you see the movie that just got announced?
What movie?
I got one word to say, and this is my boomstick.
Oh, no.
He's back.
I thought he was giving up the character.
Nope. They are doing one more film.
Please tell me it's...
It starts shooting this month, and yes, everyone is back.
But is it going to be a continuation of the show, or is it going to be? Are they going to talk about the show, or are they just going to? Is this another movie?
It's evil. Hold on.
Because they kind of ended the show on a cliffhanger.
I'm trying to find Evil Dead Rise. It's going to be called upcoming horror film. Will be the 5th film of the Evil Dead franchise overall.
Sam Raimi directing it?
No, actually. He's
But it's not
producing.
Evil Dead.
He's producing it. He's not directing it.
Okay. So he's producing it. Okay.
Yes.
As long as he's giving it his blessing.
Yeah, he gave it his blessing, and he's just not behind the camera. He's producing it, though.
All right.
I'm in, dude. It's
You know what? I'll
Yeah.
be happy if there's at least they finish out. You know, they kind of put an end to the TV show. You know, because like I said, as long as they reference the TV show and they make reference to it, it'd be nice.
Wow. Okay, that's even better. Bruce Campbell is also co-producer of the film. It's
He was
Raimi
co-producer,
but
he co-produced Army of Darkness too.
Oh, well, he's back in that role too.
I love Army of Darkness.
There's no release.
Yeah.
There's no release date yet for it though, but it is set to start filming this year. So they're saying April they want to start filming.
Oh, that's cool.
Now can we just get that Bubba Hotep sequel?
Oh God. Oh, that was an interesting movie to say the least.
No shit.
I haven't seen that in forever.
Oh, you know what that means though? is that apparently is Sam Raimi doing the Spider-Man film? Is he doing the next one?
I don't know.
I'll find out.
There's
in a second.
rumors that he's going to do part of the Spider-Verse movie, which means one thing. Because Tobey Maguire's in it. If Sam Raimi's doing it, you know Bruce Campbell's going to be in it. I'm very interested with that movie.
You know what? I never was really into the Spider-Man movies. I never was. I mean, I saw the first two, but then after that, I kind of got bored with it.
Chris, what about you? What's your opinion from that?
What?
The new Spider-Man. The possible live-action Spider-Verse we're going to get.
I don't know.
Spider-Man.
I really don't know.
directed by
They
Josh
need to flesh out more of the villains than they do. They need to flesh out more of the universe before we go all like multiple Spider-Men and Spider-Women.
Yeah, so here's what you got. Here's the cast as of right now. You got Zendaya as MJ, Tom Holland as Peter Parker, Cumberbatch as Strange, Tomei as Aunt May, Jamie Foxx is back as Electrode. Alfred is it Molina
Alfred Molina.
Molina is back as Doc Ock. What is it? You have Ned back as the same guy, and I mean, right now,
Is Willem Dafoe back?
no.
Yes.
Yes, he is. Sorry, they don't have him on here, but he is back. They're bringing. It looks like they're dusting off everybody. And Ryan Reynolds is in as Deadpool.
Oh God.
Again, you need to flesh out more of the universe before you do this.
Yeah,
Because people are going to be like, fanboy about, oh, Miles Morales, but everybody's like,
no,
who the fuck's Miles Morales?
they're not touching Miles. As of right now, they're not touching this. The whole point of this is they're trying to set up the Sinister Six movies.
So what the fuck does Tobey Maguire have to do with that?
Because Sinister Six, they're bringing all the characters from those films over. So Jamie Foxx is Electrode. You're doing Doc Ock. You're keeping. You have. What's his name? Keaton as Vulture. You're gonna get. Oh God damn it. Why am I spacing on his fucking name?
Alright, see, this makes no sense. Especially when they have a Morbius movie coming out.
They're trying to do
with
that before.
Vulture in it.
Yeah, Morbius is part of Sinister Six.
Yeah, so what the fuck do you need to, bring people from old Spider-Man movies? Just make new ones.
Because it's supposed to be a build. That's the only thing I think of. It's supposed to be a build.
Ugh. Yeah, take Jamie Foxx's Electro, which was one of the things in Spider-Man 2 that everybody hated.
I don't know. I'm interested. I'm interested to see what they do.
Ugh. See, just make new villains. Just have new villains as those names, because obviously the crowds didn't respond to those villains. So make your MCU Spider-Verse villains.
Well, the Tobey Maguire ones, they were okay with. It was the Andrew Garfield ones that they weren't.
Yeah, even though I thought Andrew Garfield was a better Spider-Man than Tobey Maguire. Sorry.
I agree with that. I think Tobey was a better Peter Parker. than a Spider-Man. I thought he was a better Peter Parker than Spider-Man. I thought Andrew Garfield was a better Spider-Man than Peter Parker.
Oh, boy.
The Andrew Garfield doesn't come off as nerdy enough to be Peter Parker.
Right. And I mean, yeah, you're doing all the multiverse stuff, okay, whatever, but I mean, hell, they've already been doing that when they've been using every other storyline. I mean, shit. The Ultimate Spider-Man. They've been using every other Spider-Man multiverse before that. They just never called it a multiverse. I mean, right now, I don't even think they started filming this yet, so there's still a lot of time before this even gets to the theater. So we'll keep an ear out for it.
I'd be surprised if it won't come out this year.
No, because they still need to make the Morbius movie before they even put that out.
Spider-Man 8 No Way Home, release date December 17th, 2021.
Well, that must mean Morbius is before that.
Well, you also have to take into account as like if there's any delays, shit. No.
There'll probably be delays because of COVID. There'll probably be delays because that's a movie that you gotta have to have in theaters.
Well, they're gonna put Suicide Squad's gonna be on HBO Max. So.
That's WB though.
Yep.
And guess what? We're a month away from fucking Mortal Kombat, and I can't wait. I cannot wait for that.
Morbius has
If you tell me before December, then it's fucking pointless to have both of those movies.
Actually, Spider-Man 8's only in production. Morbius is in wrap, and it has a release date of January 21st, 2022.
That makes no fucking sense. Whatever.
Oh, boy.
We'll keep an ear to the ground and go from there. That's all you can really do. I think the next big release that's coming out is King Kong.
Does that have Millie Bobby Brown in it again?
I don't know.
I know she was in the other. I know she was in Godzilla.
Then probably.
Yeah, she's gonna
no
be.
problem.
She's in Godzilla versus Kong. Yes.
Yeah, well, she had a pretty big part in Godzilla. That's why I figured if she was gonna be in this, because that's why they haven't finished season 4 of Stranger Things, is because she's been off doing this. Because they still got to finish wrapping season 4 of Stranger Things, because that was supposed to be coming out July or August of this year, but that's been possibly pushed back till next year. I'm like, fuck, man, it's been over 2 years since season 3, man. It's enough.
Well, I mean, let's face it. With COVID, they got to get it right.
Yeah.
And this is not something in something like this you shouldn't rush. Great example. Look at Game of Thrones. Rushed their final season. The fans fucking hate it.
Some fans fucking hate it.
Good amount of fans fucking hate it.
I didn't care because I'm not a Game of Thrones fan.
And that.
I watched it. I kind of grew out of it after a while.
Oh, I've had arguments with nerds. I'm like, yeah, I'm not really a Game of Thrones fan. Like, you're not a Thrones fan? I'm like, no, I'm not a Thrones fan.
You're not a throny.
No, I'm not a throny.
Now, to be fair.
To be fair.
But to be fair.
Fucking shoot me now.
Think about 20% off there, bud.
Learn how to fucking drive. Learn how to fucking drive.
Oh, God.
All right. the one thing, it releases on Thursday, and I can't wait to fucking see it. Justice League,
Yes!
the Snyder Cut, 4 fucking hours.
Dude, someone literally posted the other day going,
And Snyder said he has a longer cut.
yeah, someone
Like, I
goes
think
the
it was
other
like 20 minutes longer. I'm like, fuck! Put the 20 minutes in.
someone literally goes and goes, oh, it's a 4.5 hour movie of what? Is it gonna suck? I go, listen, Justice League by itself was not the drizzling shits, but now we're getting to what it was supposed to be? Oh, yeah. I'm ready.
Well, first off, if you saw Batman vs. Superman, the actual, like, Ultimate Edition,
Yeah.
the Snyder Cut version of Batman vs. Superman, like, you want to see the Snyder Cut of Justice League, because the Snyder Cut of Batman v Superman was fucking fantastic. I will say it was fucking fantastic. Yes, there's the goddamn Martha thing, but it makes sense. I was watching people go, why do you say Martha? It's like, because he knows it's Bruce Wayne. And he has this, and also, he knows it's Bruce Wayne, and he knows his mom and Bruce Wayne's mom share the same name. And if he was saying, he's got to save her, because why? Lex Luthor has Martha Kent, in captivity. He's going to kill her if he doesn't kill Batman.
Well,
the New Day took the titles again.
The one thing that I'm interested in is, what are they going to do? Like, the whole part of this movie now is, I want to see Black Suit Superman, which you're getting. And I want to see what fucking, Darkseid looks like, which you're getting.
Oh, Darkseid looks good. They have a new trailer out, which shows a lot of Darkseid.
Yeah.
Holy shit, he looks good.
And I'm sorry, people are like, oh, well, Steppenwolf. I go, Steppenwolf is a decent character, but he's a fucking lackey.
Dude, Steppenwolf looks so badass compared to the Whedon version.
But I mean, let's face it. I want this film to come out, because if this movie does well, I want a sequel. Justice League would have been done correct. And I'm sorry, if this does well, I want a fucking Snyder version of Teen Titans.
Well, the thing is, you have the Titans TV show, and that's fucking awesome.
Oh, I understand that, but I want a Teen Titans fucking movie too, and Snyder actually takes his fucking time with this shit and was given the money.
Yeah,
to do
well,
it.
the WB suits still don't like Snyder's Justice League because it proves that the suits were wrong.
No shit, they're all wrong. They're always wrong.
Yeah. So the suits are like, we don't want to be wrong, so that's why they're not even promoting it like that. That's why Snyder promotes it. And, all right, Hollywood Reporter gave it a bullshit review because it was somebody that was still biased against the first one. Snyder. Yeah, basically it's one of those, why can't all the superhero movies be Marvel movies when DC's not? Remember how IGN basically hated Justice League?
Yeah.
They did the same reviewer for this one, and he gave it an 8 out of 10.
Yeah.
He gave it a great score. He's like, he's like, dude, this was great. They have the Green Lantern Corps. They have, like, Darkseid. They actually do Jared Leto's Joker justice. Like, Zack Snyder actually, thanked Jared Leto personally. He's like, dude, it was an honor to film Jared Leto's scenes as the Joker. And he was so overlooked during Suicide Squad because all of his work was basically on the cutting room floor thanks to the suits.
Yeah, well, the suits think, oh yeah, let's put this person in there. Let's put this. Let's put that. Oh, we don't need this. No, that's the reason people go and see your damn movie.
Well, they wanted to have Harley Joker love story when, in actuality, what I heard was that was it. Well, it was shot that David Ayer even said it was Harley falls in love with Joker, but Joker basically created her and was falling and was in love with his creation.
Right, which
And he was constantly more unhinged, and you see it going forward to the thing where where they had the bump, and Harley falls out, and he goes no like that. Actually, what happens? They have an argument, and Joker finally is like, you know what, hell with it, and he pushes her out of the freaking chopper.
Which, by the way, if you know the comics, that's comic accurate.
Yeah, that's what happens. Where Harley would say something, get all snippy, and Joker would like throw her off a building.
Yeah, like that's comic accurate. And I'm sorry, everyone that says you want a love story like Harley and Joker, no, you don't. No, you don't.
No,
Hell,
no, you don't. That's called abuse.
Yeah, the love story between Poison Ivy and Harley is more romantic than Harley and Joker.
Oh yeah, because Poison Ivy and Harley actually respect each other.
Yeah. Well, also, did people forget that, Harley had to get an abortion because of the Joker? Oh, wait, we don't talk about that. This is something that doesn't get talked about in comics.
Oh boy.
Oh, I'll go there.
I'm looking at the voting so far. It's only 2 votes, but
It's like, listen, I'll go there because if anyone wants to talk about how Harley and Joker are such this great thing, no. Look into the comics. Harley gets the shit treated out of her.
oh yeah. All right, so
Let's go to the apple.
yeah, let's go through the pain.
Yep, the shit bomb of the week.
I'll say it personally, like, I don't think many people have watched The Apple, and that's why they voted Xanadu. Because I can watch Xanadu. And Olivia Newton-John singing I could take because she sings in key.
Yeah, because she can't
and
actually
on beat.
sing.
Yes, Xanadu is fucked up. And Xanadu was more like Walt Disney compared to The Apple. The Apple, people in the LGBTQ community will look at this thing and go, God damn, this shit is gay. That's all I gotta say. I was like,
This shit makes Wham look straight.
whoo. Yeah, this shit makes. Oh, man. Oh, whew. This shit makes the U.S. women's soccer team straight.
Oh, Jesus.
Like, God damn. Whoo. All right, so we are magically transported to the future
Of 1994.
1994. This movie came out in 1980, and it is a Canon Pictures movie directed by the schlock master himself of Canon Pictures, Menachem Golan of Golan Globus. Whew. And Menachem always wanted to direct a musical. Apparently, he thought taking every drug in the known universe before writing said musical was a good idea. And why?
And oh boy.
I think this stars one name that I know.
I know several names in this movie.
Okay.
I know several drugs that were done in this movie.
Kathy Marie Stewart, who went on Weekend at Bernie's, The Night of the Comet, The Last Starfighter.
Yeah.
Let's see, Josh Ackland, who played the guy that played Hans in all the Mighty Duck movies, was in this. He played the dude at the end. So I mean,
Yeah, Josh Ackland was in it.
the guy who plays the evil guy, wasn't he Ming the Merciless? Flash Gordon. Does it look just like him?
Vedic, whatever the fuck his name is.
Did our truth just pick up the 24/7 title again?
Yeah,
he did.
Bad Bunny gave it to him.
Yeah.
Just making sure.
Yeah, you're so right.
Because
Whoa.
of course, Bad Bunny wasn't
So-
going to get touched.
All right, so we start off in 1994 at World Song Contest, like Eurovision, basically,
America's Got Talent, if you will.
with I say this, like, when somebody sees this first song, they know what kind of movie they're in for.
Dude, they don't even fucking tell you what the movie's about. They just jump right into the acid trip.
They just ride into B. I said B. Do the beard, and automatically lyrics like "There is no love, there is no pleasure." All right, the guy who played Dandy, the guy who wanted to be Sammy Hagar so bad, or
Yeah.
David Lee Roth,
Yeah.
it doesn't work for pop music. Holy shit, this dude was off beat, off key. It's like, there is no love, there is no pleasure. I mean, it's just like that. I mean, almost everything he screamed.
I'm like, what the
I mean, it's
fuck?
just like, yeah, there is the pain. There is the pain. Like, what the fuck?
I was waiting to hear fame. I'm gonna live forever.
Yeah, and then they have this. Yeah, then they have the typical R&B singer as the other one, Pandy. And it's like, you can see it's like, there is no power, BM is the power. Yeah, she's singing. He's like, there's no power, BM is the power. Jesus Christ.
I'm sorry to all those wearing headphones that had to hear that.
You know what? Watch the movie. It's just the same.
Yeah, but they're not getting it screamed in their ear.
Oh, no, they will if you're wearing headphones, because I put the headphones on. Because I have tinnitus, so I put the headphones on to hear the music. Because first I was like, is it really offbeat? And I'm like, oh my God, it is so offbeat. And then, like that, and then, hey, Bim's on the, oh my God. You see ballet, fucking tap, do every kind of fucking dancing to this one goddamn song.
Oh. Play the red.
And all I know is-
and then Dandy's dressed like a silver stunt cock.
Oh, God.
Dude, he is dressed like a silver stunt cock condom thing.
No. The stunt cock comes in after this when we get to the apple.
Oh, dude, the stunt cock comes in a while. Yeah, a lot. But what I'm saying, he's dressed like a big silver condom.
All I know is this was Kathy Marie Stewart's film debut. It didn't kill her career, thank God.
No, because she was the only good-looking one in this.
Well, the thing is, they tried to give Catherine Restored had one of the better songs, had two of the better songs that actually made sense.
Yeah.
Like, holy shit. Like, God damn. So, yeah, hey, Bim's on the way. B! I said B! Do the beard.
Do the bird.
And then you see Mr. Shake. Oh my fucking god! A glitter ball exploded on him with some goddamn fruity pebbles. It's like basically they went to like a kindergarten like crafts part of the day and go here, just make him up. And they threw all this glitter on him, and apparently they probably super glued fruity pebbles to the dude's teeth.
Oh God.
He's like, I'm Mr. Shake. I'm like, dude, what the fuck is up with? It's like, it's not a grill. It's like somebody just put fruity pebbles in your teeth.
Yeah, right. It's like instead of how in the glass fights they put their hands in the kumite. No, they just put the face in fucking Rice Krispies and Fruity Pebbles instead of...
Yeah, they just dip his face in Rice Krispies, like, blah, there you go.
The fact that Josh Ackland's still alive surprises me. That guy's still kicking around.
Okay, yeah, all right. It is oofa. That's all I gotta say. So then he's like, oh, look, we have 150 heartbeats. And, oh, yeah, this is what we're introduced to. Mr. Boogaloo. Mr. Boogaloo.
Yes.
Yes, he's the owner of BIM, which is Boogaloo Music, Boogaloo International Music or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and basically, as this goes on, he's basically like Satan.
Yep.
Satan? Yes.
Satan?
Yeah.
That you, Satan?
So they get 150 heartbeats and they think they're going to win. And then we introduce to Alfie and BB.
Alpha and Beta.
Yeah. It's just mirrored that Damian Priest beat the shit out of Jackson Riker with a little bit more prejudice than usual.
Well, I mean, racism.
Gee, I wonder why.
Let me see. Puerto Rican versus anti-Semitic. I don't want to say white supremacist because I don't think he is. I think he's just anti-Semitic.
Somebody's gonna beat up the bunny.
All I gotta say is this dude literally laid his hands on Ric Flair and Charlotte. He's a piece of shit. He deserves everything he gets.
Oh, yeah.
If Bad Bunny, oh God, well, Elias's career's dead. He just got beat up by Bad Bunny, so his career's over.
No, he just got punched.
His career's
and
over.
I think Bad Bunny did. Another Damian Priest. Jesus Christ. And that's the end of him. All right, anyway. So Alfie and BB, they sing a love song.
There's got to be a morning after. I mean,
yeah, love is
from the Poseidon
language
Adventure.
or whatever.
That's the joke.
And at first, the crowd doesn't take to it. They're like, "Do the BIM, do the BIM, yeah." At first, they're like, "Do the BIM, do the BIM," and then they start. Then, as everything always goes with humans, especially with music and even movies, if a girl is sitting there watching it, or your girl especially, guess what? You're shutting the fuck up.
Yeah, what the fuck are you doing? It's wholesome and good. It's shit.
I mean, I like that. I feel the emotion. He's like, okay, I'll shut up then.
Yeah,
and he put his arm around her, and they just like, love is it, and they start looking, the guy and the girl start looking, making googly eyes at each other. I'm like, oh yeah. Like, yep, this is how it works.
Just shut up and listen.
Yep, shut up and listen and go with that. You know what I mean? Like, love is a universal. Jesus Christ.
Oy vey.
Yeah, it's always like, and then Boogaloo and Shake, they get all hung. Oh my God, no, Bim must win. So they sabotage it.
They will never get over 150 heartbeats. We're at 153, sir. Play the red tape. Play the red tape.
Play the red tape. Don't ask any questions. But sir, isn't that cheating? You'll die. It's like, dude, this is fucking like you. All right, one, you don't own the government yet. Like, this goes from like, oh, it's a music business to like something completely different. So Alfie and Baby lose. And then there's talk of the BIM actually being part of the National Fitness Program. And he goes, I'm going to come up with merch. Like t-shirts. He's like, oh, come on, it's 1994. Let's think of something a little more creative.
Yeah.
Yeah, the BIM mark, which is a little gay sticker that you put on your face or wherever. Most people put on their forehead. So it is literally you are wearing the mark of the beast.
Also, papers, please.
Yeah. Papers. You don't have your BIM mark. No papers. Yeah,
Papers,
so
please.
basically you are wearing the mark of the beast now. That's what they're getting at.
Yeah.
And Alfie and BB are like Adam and Eve. Oh, we see where this is going.
Well, yeah.
And by the way, Alfie and BB's song actually was in key and on beat. Like, whenever they wrote Alfie and BB's shit, it's like they sobered up. Or they just actually had somebody come in like, all right, we're writing all this weird shit. We need you to write, like, the ballads. And the guy's like, gotcha. The guy's like, I gotcha. No problem. Here's the ballads. And the ballads make perfect sense. They sound good. Like, the ballads you can actually play now. And they'll work. The other shit, oh God. The other shit, that's when drugs took over.
Bang! I'm sorry. I'm still waiting for hair to show up. It's like, I'm gonna live forever.
Oh, instead you got B! I said B!
Wait for good music to be played while I'm in the wrong fucking movie.
So I go to a party, and this is when we hear the most egregious, off-beat piece of shit music I've ever heard in my life. You know the one I'm talking about, right?
Oh yeah.
The ba-da-ba-da-ba, ba-ba-ba-ba, ba-da-ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba-da-ba. And it has this beat like ba-da-da-da-da, a go-go-go-go-ba. And you're like, all right, okay, we're going to go this way. And then the chorus hits. It's like ba-da-da-da-ba, ba-da-da-da-da-da, 1994. And it's just like, where the fuck did this come from?
Oh, the other thing I have to ask is also too, how many goddamn motherfucking songs you need in 20 fucking minutes?
They were going for Rent before Rent was ever written.
Yeah, like, I'm sorry. I was actually counting. I think it was like in the first 20 minutes, there was, I want to say 7 songs. Not even 20. You didn't let that fucking story settle, and you gave us 7 goddamn songs.
Yep. Dude, I'm sorry, that one in 1994 was, oh. 1994. Like, what the fuck? And then they
To Canterbury Day.
done. Give it the back. It's like somebody wrote the verse and then somebody else wrote the chorus. And then Menachem looked at that and goes, good enough. Because it made no sense.
No, it didn't.
The dancing was offbeat. The dancing was offbeat. The singing of that part was offbeat. The goddamn, singing was completely off key. Like, what the fuck?
John,
So
what's your opinion on all this?
Well, let Chris go on.
So then we get to Boogaloo's office, and this is where, they do the Apple song.
Yep.
And what's Catherine's name again? Yeah, I know BB. What's her actress? Catherine
Mary Stewart.
Catherine Marie Keller?
Stewart.
Okay. Basically, the picture you see right there, commit that to memory because that's the hottest she's gonna look the whole fucking movie. When they ugly her up so bad.
Well, I mean, no. The hottest she's gonna look is when she's in the bikini.
No, not me. She looks right there, still made up, but innocent. She looks really good. And then they put the makeup on her, and holy fuck balls. She looks like something out of Mad Max that just shit itself. I mean, it's hard. She goes from that to looking like Bull Nakano.
Oh, yeah, you're absolutely right.
Take someone hi, I look cool. I look beautiful. Yes, you're very beautiful. Now we will make you even more beautiful. Now you look like Bull Nakano. Jesus Christ. So they do so basically they go to the office. And he does, and this is when Alfie sees some shit. And then he looks at Boogaloo and he sees Satan. With one horn and a glitter beard.
Yeah, Satan if he was smoking paella.
And then Shake was a snake.
Oh, I think
And he's like,
photo of that.
Yeah, he's like, fetch our dinner, the apple. Fetch the apple. And then Dandy is in a goddamn G-string. We don't need to see the David Lee Roth wannabe in a goddamn G-string. Yeah. Ooh. I wish you could see it on Twitter right now, Ryan. Or on Twitch. If you see what these guys look like, you're like, holy fuck.
You know what? There's one photo that actually just describes how everyone looks at this right now, and it's on Twitch, and it's Daniel LaRusso.
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
Daniel LaRusso right there. Like, what the,
what the fuck?
What the fuck? Basically, what I said this, I was like, someone actually watching the Apple for the first time is like, how bad could it be? 10 minutes later, their eyes. Fuck, did I just get into?
Oh, okay, there we go.
And then after a half hour, basically, if you can get past the 1994 song, because the thing is, I was watching this last night and I heard them at that 1994 song. I was like, you know what? I need to shut this off. I need to turn this off. I need to do something. It's getting late at night. And goddamn.
I gotta say one thing. I've always liked Kathy Marie Stewart. I've always liked her. This is what I'm sending a picture of what she looks like now. She still looks like a knockout. It's
Oh,
coming
yeah.
into the Skype chat in a minute. I was supposed to meet her at a convention last year, but everything got canceled. So it's coming soon. It's coming, and it's up, So yeah, that's her now. Still looks good.
Yeah.
Yeah, not bad.
Yeah, and she looked really good as BB in the first part. And then
Not
they
bad
made
for
her like
61
Paul
years
McConnell.
old. She's 61 years old. She don't look bad for 61.
Yeah. Hey, Ronnie, put the other photo in the Skype chat so Ryan could see it.
Which one?
What, from what she looks like in the movie?
Oh, yeah.
All right, wait a minute. I got it. Hold on.
I already put it up.
Yeah, so Ryan could see that. Not that one. I'm talking about, well, I don't think Ryan's on the Twitch.
No, I'm not.
Oh. Which one?
Ooh.
The one of,
Yeah, Boogaloo, yeah.
of Snake Man?
Yeah, with Snake Shake.
I'm trying to find a picture of her from the Apple.
No. He's not talking about that.
Yeah, but I just said put it in the Skype chat, that's all.
Yeah, I'm going right now. There's that, and then there's one of her, and there's one of Snake Man.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
woof. It's
There's
fucked.
nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, it's fucking brutal.
I gotta figure out how old was she when she did this. How old? 61 now.
Oh, Lord.
All right, Ryan, you see the picture?
Yes.
How fucking weird is that shit?
I'd watch it.
You'd be like, God damn, that's some gay shit.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, yeah. So, all
I'd
right,
be
so
like,
we get
dude,
to Dandy.
That shit's gayer than 5 dudes fucking 2 dudes.
Oh. So we get to Dandy screaming a song about the apple. It's like, holy apple, voodoo apple. It's like, juju apple, voodoo apple. Da-da-da-da-da.
I'm under your spell.
Dude, it's like, what is it? The desire.
He was
Meet
20
an
years old when
actual,
she did.
actual vampire.
He was 20 years old when she did this.
Alrighty.
Oh. Well.
The part is like where they say go. This is where he couldn't help screaming. It's like, whoa, go, do it. Like, Jesus Christ, bro.
All right, we get it. You want her to do it. Come on.
He's like, eat the apple. Like, Jesus, dude. I mean, he is like screaming that shit at her. I'm like, dude, and they throw Alfie off a cliff.
Yeah. Fuck you.
Yeah, he's
Mr.
like, wait a minute, what the fuck's going on? And the thing is, in the background in hell, you have people hanging on nooses and shit.
Yeah.
And yeah, hanging on nooses. And the thing is, like, during the 1994, during Bogalow's thing, is hang from the rope, and it's like a noose. I'm like, okay. Yeah. Yeah. Eat the apple. It's like, join me in hell.
Did he just say hell? It's like, did he just...
Yeah, so then Alfie comes out of his own drug-induced stupor, because, man, a lot of this shit is like Alfie just being drug induced. God damn! And all of a sudden, an earthquake happens. He sees the Abby's like, "No, I'm not gonna sign this, Mr. Boogaloo. You'll never have me." And BB doesn't sign it yet. They come back the next day, and this is when Alfie's like, "No. Because, oh yeah, the first night they're there, this is when Dandy tries, he sings a song basically, you were made for me, I am your king. Remember that shit?
Yeah, normal shit.
Yeah, he's like, you were made. I'm like, dude, if that is not a date rapey song, I don't know what is.
Well, remember 80s.
Dude, he's like, you were made for me, you are mine, I am your king. It's like, dude, you just met the dude.
But wait. But you bitched at John for a Studio 54 fucking rapey scene, and we got this.
I did.
Thank you! Thank you, Ronnie! Thank God you fucking brought that up. I was thinking about it the whole day. I was praying to God you'd bring it up. That motherfucker over there blasted me for it. But yet this movie has more shit in it than anything that Thank God It's Friday did. So fuck that.
This movie has a lot of crazy shit in it.
I just love how he just
That-
goes. I just love how he goes.
That would be worse.
I Am the King is such a rape song, and it's not even funny.
I just love how he goes.
With the
I
movie
did.
But you picked a movie that's rapey. Bullshit. Fuck
The
my ass.
thing is, every Guido in Thank God It's Friday were trying to date rape women.
I mean, it
Oh,
was
but
the
no, but this
dude. It was the
not.
70s. It was the 70s in Studio 54. It was either doing cocaine, raping, trying to get a date rape drug, or fucking in the bathrooms. One of the things was gonna happen that night. You were either going home dry or going home wet.
They were fucking in the club.
Chris, there's only
So
two.
Ripley's coming soon again.
Yeah, Chris, there was only two options in Studio 54. You were coming in dry or you were leaving wet.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So
So let me put it to you this way. You blasted me for picking Studio 54, for picking Thank God It's Friday. This movie was 10 times worse than that. So,
well, biggest again, I was also dating. I was
Get on
also
my
talking with her at the time that she was like, as soon as I mentioned the date rape thing, I just made it as a joke. Like she just was like, yeah. So I got a little bored on that because of that whole thing.
But you know what? It is what it is. Yeah, this movie.
Yeah.
Whoo! I think that face.
Yeah,
says
this
it all.
movie. I mean, like you were made for me. I am your king. Shit. Yep, that right there. This is where she becomes Bon Lacano.
Yeah.
Them goddamn eyebrows. I don't know why they ever thought that was in style.
ah, shit.
Trying to go to that Japanese crowd.
Alexa's back.
Oh yeah. Oh boy, Alexa's back, and I'm still talking. I'll watch it later. Fuck. Yeah,
Thank you for
because
bringing that up, Ronnie. I was so praying you would bring that up.
Oh, but no.
No,
I-
Ryan, you weren't here for that. He blasted me for picking that movie. Did you ever hear the movie Thank God It's Friday? You have or haven't?
I don't think so.
Well, there's one scene where this girl slips a guy like a Mickey, and he reamed me over the coals for it.
No. That's not even. No. If you're gonna call about what he called you out on, you got to get it right, sir.
Well, Dad, you tell him that.
He called you out because the woman that was trying to get out of the club unscathed was getting hit on by every fucking which way by 5 different dudes.
yeah.
That's the one he went on you for. That one, I was gonna say, you got to get it right. It was not the Mickey. It was the it was the girl that was.
It
just-
was like every fucking Guido trying to like basically, you know, stick it in this one girl, and she's like, God damn.
She goes from one
Yeah,
stop
but
to
then-
another to another to another, and I think 3 pickup lines were the fucking same.
Yeah, well, okay. If we're gonna go there, then in the Apple we see when she all of
Phoebe
a sudden.
goes with Boogaloo, and like everybody's gay except the one dude, Dandy. Come on.
Who she
But then everybody
bangs,
starts
allegedly.
screwing everybody.
Who she bangs in a dream.
What?
Who she bangs in a dream.
In a dream, yeah. And she's not even satisfied. She's like, fuck this.
Oh, we'll get to we'll get to the sex scenes, cause
Yeah, because apparently Menahem thought that, that pretty women have to look like Vulcans for some reason.
But it was very rapey, though.
The rapey part was you were made for me, and I am your king.
Yeah, the fact that the fucking devil was like literally the face there is like, I'm just about to bust a nut in your ass while I give you this fucking diamond necklace.
Like the Apple. All right, I gotta try to bring up the lyrics for some of these fucking songs. Holy shit!
You guys do that. I need to jump off here because I got to work early.
All
right. Take care. I'll talk to you. We'll talk to you. Are you coming on Wednesday?
Yeah, I'll be there.
Okay, cool. All right, cool.
Yeah.
Later, guys.
Oh, yeah. See you, bro. Stunk cock out.
Later.
Talk out.
Probably.
All right.
Probably
Images
scrap.
of lyrics.
Dude, all I gotta say is they just put, I know what I'm doing for my next one.
Who put this? What? Where? When?
There's 2 movies that just got put up on Tubi, and they're both video game related. And one is a shit bomb. We have Dead or
Shazam or
Nope.
Steel?
DOA, Dead or Alive, and Blood Rain.
Oh,
They
God,
put Blood Rain on
That's-
Tubi. Oh, they put Blood Rain 2! Oh, yes!
I've seen them
Here
both.
it is. All right, here are the lyrics. It's like, you're made for me, created for me, and I am your man. You're made for me. It's fated to be, and you'll be my woman. Like, okay. And then she's like, why did you do this? Why do you do this to me? Tell me why. The touch of your hand has me trembling inside. I don't understand this magic I feel. Are you a fantasy? Are you real? Then Danny's like, you're made for me, blah, blah, blah. I'm under your spell. Yeah, that's the I'm under your spell bullshit. Yeah. You're made for me, created for me, and I am your king. It's like, okay, bro. That's not rapey at all. Then, so basically so Alfie's like, bye. I'm doing my shit. Right?
Yeah, like, bro,
Uh-huh.
get off my dick.
Yeah, and then we have possibly what could be the most racist song I've ever heard.
Which one?
How to be a master.
Oh. Yes. It's terrible, but it's funny.
The thing is, the problem with this song is he's saying how to be a master, and his 2 servants are black. That was bad.
And gay. This would be... Dude, let's put it this way. We can all agree that this movie would never fly today.
Oh, yeah. Yes, I know how to be a master. Oh, my God.
Okay, I have an idea. Next week, let's recast this.
Oh, well, that'd be cool. Like how we pick a movie from the shit bomb tourney that we feel was unjustly ousted.
Yeah, and we cast it. And we cast it in our own way.
Yeah, and we review it and shit like that, like I'm doing with the Apple. And oh God, next week, oof.
Well, John's got next week, so He has.
90 seconds.
Thank you, Becky.
Yeah.
Holly's going in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what? Last year's class didn't happen, or are they just
No,
gonna
they're
still be
doing.
Hall of
They're
Famers?
doing two. They're doing literally two in the same night.
Yeah.
So they're gonna do the 2020 and 2021 in the same night,
Yeah, I wish the 2020.
or they're gonna do it in two separate nights.
No, same night.
That's gonna be a long ass ceremony.
60 seconds.
All right. So
It's gonna be
all
on
right, there's
Tuesday.
so much about this how to be a master thing that's ridiculous. He's working out in a tuxedo.
Yeah.
And this is when they make her up and make her look like goddamn Bull Nakano or something. Like, oh my god. And then comes probably one of the most on the nose songs. This, all right, if Mary Hyland, you must have been on drugs.
Yeah.
Because we're talking speed.
10 seconds.
Yes, thank you. We are off the live air, off of Blog Talk Radio. But we're still on Twitch.
Yeah, because America, the land of the free, is shooting up with pure energy. And every day, she cries out for more speed. America, the home of the brave, is popping pills to keep up the pace. Oh, yeah.
Ooh. Yeah. Okay.
I can feel the earth start quaking when America starts shaking, pumping power by the... Oh, yeah. Oh, drugs. America, of thee we sing that you get your fix, you'll do anything. Holy drugs.
Drugs, more drugs, all the drugs.
America, your reds, white, and blues are in our blood. We're strung out on you. Oh. Holy shit, drugs. And the thing is, the way she's singing is like, speed. She even sounds like a junkie.
Yeah, she don't really sound, she sound all that, pleased about speed.
Yeah, I need speed.
The only thing that she was missing was fucking scratching herself because she was on a, she didn't fucking, you know what would have made that better is in the background you just hear, I'm Dr. Raxo and I need speed.
The crack shakes. The cocaine shakes.
Oh.
Dude, they could totally put Shinsuke in this.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Speed! With the cocaine shakes. Jesus.
I do cocaine.
Yeah, and then after after Speed, then we're back with Alfie, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, where he sings, I think it's like, Where's the Love Gone?
Yeah, he sings his fucking ballad. That.
Like, where is the love gone? And the thing is, like I said, the George Gilmore songs seem to be really good.
Yeah.
Well, it makes sense because George Gilmore was Alfie, and he's like, Dad, I'm not singing your bullshit.
Shayna Baszler's about to get a receipt.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she is.
Thing is, Shayna can take it. Shayna's like, go
Oh,
ahead,
from
kick me.
Asuka?
Go ahead,
Asuka's
kick
gonna
me,
fuck.
Asuka. Yeah, that's it. And then we're back to... Damn. All right, so after that one, then it's... Oh, that's when he actually looks for... That's when he actually goes to find BB, right?
Yeah.
Where is love gone? Oh shit, he took out her fucking mouth guard.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Look what Asa's gonna do
She about to fucking curb stomp her.
with her mouth guard out. Oh, oh man, they're not gonna do it. Ah, that sucks.
No fucking way.
They're gonna do so. Oh no, she's gonna put her into the. Oh, this is gonna be bad. Oh, bad. Oh no, who's that? Who's that? Is that Drake?
No, that's just some guy.
Oh,
I mean, Shanna accidentally kicked her tooth out, and she felt bad about it. But yeah.
Anyway.
So this is when Bim basically beat the shit out of her. Beat the shit out of Alfie. And then it's like, Dandy's like, I'm here to have sex with you. And she just slams the door on his ass. Like, BB got, oh, shit, I'm missing a part, complete part. Yeah, because you get, the Where's the Love Gone? He's walking through, and then it's National Bim Hour.
Which apparently everybody knows how to do. Everybody is the most athletic person there, except for the one fat guy on the bus.
Dude, that shit is ridiculous because they're like, hey, dude, the doctors, stop operating on it, dude.
How about the fact that the dude comes back out of the operation and starts dancing, then has a heart attack and dies?
Yeah. Like, hey, Bim's on it. And apparently it's not the whole song, it's just the hey part.
Yeah.
I mean, and this is when you start getting the dystopian thing where Bim basically owns the government.
Yeah. Papers, please.
Yeah, so that's you're not wearing your BIM mark. I have to write you a ticket now. And he's like, all right, whatever. I don't give a shit. Hey. Dude, a burning building and the firefighters are just dancing.
That made me fucking laugh my ass off.
Bim's on his way. Da-da-da-da. In the fucking restaurant, they're doing that shit, and the goddamn, like...
The old people.
Like, what the fuck?
The old people are just like, okay, we're just gonna throw our hands this way, whatever.
And then people are dancing and, like, doing the jump, like, high kicks and shit like that. I'm like, my God.
Looked like something out of the Blues Brothers.
Dude, not even something, dude, that's something gay. That's something out of fucking the ballet or some shit.
Well, it's
And then you have the salon. The salon where they're dancing like, woo, look at me, I have a hair dryer.
Everyone had the same fucking hair dryer.
With more goddamn makeup. And every time they show somebody has more makeup and more of a fucking glitter ball on their face. It's one thing that it's just not to have the sticker. To have that, dude, these people are getting made up and dyeing their hair and fucking like wearing all this ridiculous makeup and shit. Like, apparently, I guess the style in 1994 is look like, you know, the bargain basement drag queen.
Yeah.
And then you see Alfie, like, what the fuck is wrong with these people?
A lot.
Yeah, probably, like, Menachem's like, this is to Menachem, George, you're going to wear a BIM sticker? And George's like, I ain't wearing any of that bullshit. I'm writing my own damn songs. You can go fuck yourself. Menachem. Because if you look at everything everything that Alfie sang, it's written by George Gilmore.
Yeah.
It's like, man, I wrote my own shit. Fuck you. And it's like he wrote and recorded his own shit. It's like, yeah, use this shit. Because that's when Catherine sounds good.
Yeah.
I mean, Speed, she sounded like shit. It's like, Speed! I'm like, Jesus Christ. Compared to how she sounds in, like, was it Cry For Me? Universal Melody, you know, all that shit. she sounds really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, when it comes to that other shit, oh God.
When you can tell it's forced.
Yeah. So, all right. So after the BIM hour, this is when Alfie decides to like finally. This is when Alfie decides to go find BB.
Yes. BB,
And
Alfie,
all right,
BB.
can we just say the landlady is awesome?
Yes.
The landlady was one of the best parts of this movie.
That I agree with.
Oh my God, the landlady was so good. And that's weird to say that, somebody was good in this movie.
You look for sugar.
Oh yeah, like, excuse me. Yeah, I'm trying to find the Apple movie so I know who the landlady is.
Oh, I'm trying to think of her. Yeah, I just was looking it up. I forget her name.
Miriam Margolyes. Miriam Margolyes.
Yeah.
Like she was so good in this movie. Like, damn, she was so good.
Yeah, she was funny.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, well you trying to kill yourself? What?
Oh yeah.
No, that's why you didn't get you didn't sell the song. That's because if you did, you wouldn't have tried to kill yourself.
Duh. Oh yeah. Like, you didn't. Oh yeah. You made it. Oh God. Fucking Christ. So. Yeah. So he gets the shit beat out of him, and then this is when she does "Cry for Me," I think.
Yes.
Yeah, because "Cry for Me," and that's like, I didn't know what I was getting at. Like, Alfie, where are you now? All that shit. Will you ever see your face again? Yeah, that's when I wish that I were dead. I mean, the thing is, this actually forwards the movie though, because like it shows how like she doesn't want the fame.
Yeah.
Because she's like, I'd rather die than know I hurt you. Why should I go on? You were the only hope left in this hopeless world. Now you're gone. You're gone. Cry for me if they're really angels to hear. Cry for me if the heavens rain down with your tears. And then Alfie's like, BB, can you hear me now? They got me with my back against the wall.
Right.
Like, he's on his last legs. I'm like, shit.
Yeah. And then he goes and tries to find her, and then gratuitous sex scene.
Oh, God. Oh, boy. Oh, yeah, the most on-the-nose song. By Grace Kennedy.
Yeah, a little bit of a poor choice of words throughout that whole fucking song, too.
Let me see. Let me tempt you and tease you and pet you and please you and squeeze every inch of your love.
Yeah. And then just, how many times did she say I'm coming? Because, God forbid.
I'm coming, coming for you. And then it's like, come and take me and shape me and mold me and make me and fill me with your fire.
Yeah.
Then make it harder and harder, faster and faster. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Dude, I showed a coworker this song. I was like, dude, this is one of the songs, like, if there's any song from the Apple that will just have your, like,
You will be laughing
your
your ass
eyes
off.
well, either laugh your ass off or your eyes bulge out of your head. And he's watching it. She starts laughing and she keeps going. And he's just like, God damn! He's like, they are really talking about it.
It's like the Energizer Bunny. It just keeps going and going and going and going.
I'll make it deeper and deeper, tighter and tighter, and drain every drop of you. Dude, all she had to scream is thrusted and thrusted.
Yeah. Good night, everybody. It's like, yeah. Good night,
Yeah,
everybody.
keep thrusting and thrusting and thrusting and thrusting. And the funny thing is, this dude is so drugged out of his gourd at this point.
Yeah.
Holy shit. And then he busts in on BB. He's like, BB! And I guess BB's drugged or some shit.
Oh yeah, she was
Yeah,
definitely.
Oh, yeah. She's like, go away. And then the dandy's like, I'm like, you could, she's drugged. Then the night after, Alfie wakes up on a bench.
Screaming BB.
Yeah, and then there's the hippie dude, who's Joss Ackland. He's like, hello.
Yeah, hi there.
Yeah, just as we're sobering up,
Yeah.
here come the hippies.
We sobered up and trying to find Jesus. And here
Yeah,
comes the hippies.
because the way to get out of, the satanic devil cult is to go to another cult.
Yes.
You know? Like, holy shit.
Bro, you know the phrase,
So-
don't drink the Kool-Aid? Yeah, they didn't listen to that.
Yeah, so what do you do when you leave the clutches of the devil? You join a cult.
Yeah, you joined the clutches of Jesus.
Yeah, you join hippie Jesus cult. With the top man. Or Mr. Top. But, so, this is when BB wakes up and BB's like, was Alfie here? And Shake is in a goddamn G-string.
Couldn't think of anything else better.
I mean, he's just standing there in a G-string. I'm like, what the fuck? And this is when Pandy has a whole change of heart and all that. She's like, go to him. He loves you. And BB just bounces. And then, there's the other, what is it? I Found Me. There it is. That's when they sing I Found Me.
Yeah, but yet they said, oh, well, Bulldog is the only one that's allowed to let you leave because he only listens to me. Let her go.
Let her go. She'll come back. She'll regret it. So then she goes to the landlady. Landlady's like, oh, he left. And then he hangs out by the bridge. Alfie leaves the apartment to go to the bridge. Take me to the place I love.
Yeah, right. What makes this funnier is the fact that they waited a year to go after her.
Well, the funny part, all right, she meets the hippie, and then again, like, she looks normal again. Well, hippie normal anyway, because then she replaced her bib mark with
flower.
Yeah, the flower and the heart and all that. Like, oh.
And she has a kid.
Dude, and Alfie's got a full-on fucking beard.
Well, remember, it's a year after.
They waited dude, this guy has a beard. I'm like, shit.
Yeah, well, remember, they also waited a year to arrest them.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. And all of a sudden, she owes him $10 million.
We have a warrant for their arrest. Well, that warrant is null and void now because of statute of limitations. Thank you very much.
Yeah, she owes $10 million. What? She owes him 10 minutes. Dude, and Dandy's hair, holy fuck. Blue, like, fucking cotton candy shit. What the fuck?
Yeah. Yep.
Like, holy shit. Oh my god. Like, and then this is when Mr. Top comes.
From the heavens in a Cadillac.
Yeah. The crazy thing is BB with the fucking flower and the heart thing and the braids and no longer the Vulcan, she still looks hot as shit.
Is it weird that the guy the devil and the snake just kind of look like they're out on a Sunday stroll? It doesn't even look like they've changed.
Oh yeah. God damn. Cause like, I mean, it's ridiculous. Like the speed thing, like speed. She looks like fucking Bull Nakano or some shit.
All right.
And
You're
then
gonna
she
nickel
goes,
every time you say Bull Nakano or something. You've
Yeah,
mentioned her
Bull
about
Nakano,
1,000
Bull
times
Nakano,
tonight.
Bull Nakano. And then Vulcan and Bull Nakano. I don't know.
Stone Cold.
Yeah, that. Yeah, then the hippie thing. What the fuck? But yeah, and then Mr. Tops come and goes like, all these people can leave with me, and he's like, where you gonna go? Maybe a new planet? Start something? We'll try it. Well, yeah, start it without you. You could never do it without me. We'll give it a try. And then the movie ends, and dude, if we were sobering up with the hippies and shit like that, as soon as Mr. Top comes, this goes completely off the rails.
Yeah.
Like, all of a sudden, we have a car to the heavens, and these people are literally walking in the sky. Wow!
You're asking a question that doesn't have an answer.
Yeah, right after that, you're like, holy shit. You're just like, God damn.
God, where did I go wrong?
Well, after this, as soon as the credits roll, you're just like, what did I just watch? Like, there are more questions than answers.
Well, I mean, there
It's
was
like
more.
literally.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, what did I just watch? And that's the apple.
Oh.
And I said before, I think I could sit through Xanadu more than the apple. I seriously think people underestimated how bad the apple was.
Yeah.
And I think it's probably because they didn't see it.
Well, no one really saw it.
Some people saw it.
See, that's the thing. Not a lot of people want to sit through bad movies. We do because, hell, we have fun with it.
Yeah.
But I know John's been quiet through all this. What was your opinion on all this, the whole movie?
All in all, I mean, was it cheesy? Yeah. Was some of the music hokey? Yeah. I didn't hate it. It didn't bother me. I was unfazed by it because I look at it as, like I said before, it's a cross between Grease and Rocky Horror. And I didn't hate either one of those. I've seen worse movies in my life, especially on this show. And like I said, they all involve miracles, and that's all I'm going to say. But that's it. I didn't hate it. Would I watch it again? Probably not. But did I hate it? No.
Yeah.
That's my opinion. I didn't hate it.
I mean, I could see where this movie is bad, because it is.
I mean, it's incredibly 80s cheese, that's for sure.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I'm not going to sit here and say it's an Oscar-worthy film, because it's not. Is it cheesy? Yeah. Is it got cheesy dialogue and cheesy acting? Yeah. But like I said, I've seen a lot worse. A lot worse.
Yeah.
So, like I said, I
my
probably never
thing
watch
is-
it again.
The music is so god awful. That's what makes it bad. I mean, if it was just like the horrible makeup and shit like that, I mean, yeah. But as soon as you add the offbeat and off-key music, oh my fucking god!
I tolerated the music. You see, because I grew up in that time, so that music, that's nothing new. I've heard music like that before, so it didn't bother me. Really didn't. It's not something I listened to, but it didn't bother me.
Right.
It would be my first choice of music. Give me Megadeth and friggin' some speed metal before I listen to any songs in the soundtrack.
Wait. Some what metal?
Speed metal.
Speed
Thank
metal.
you. Thank you. I set Chris up for that one. I'm like,
Yeah,
that
I
was on a
know.
fucking
As soon as
tee.
the words came out of my mouth, I knew. But regardless, it's like it was what it was, and
Yeah.
so.
All right. So.
It's just like what I said. Like, I mean, when I first watched it, I didn't really. I was like, all right, ha ha ha. And then I watched it again, and that's when I noticed it was offbeat, and singers were singing out of key.
Yeah, that's bad.
Yeah, and that's when you actually listen to it and you finally hear it. Oh my god! Because I remember, like, I'm doing it because we did it for Trips of Monstar, so I'm just like, so I'm watching. I'm like, dude, this is so bad. And then he goes, I don't know. I'm like, and he rewatched one part with the headphones. He's like, holy shit, this music is horrible. I'm like, you're noticing the same thing I am, right? He's like, off key and off beat. I'm like, oh yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, it's like they didn't give a shit about auto tune or tuning anything.
Yeah.
I mean, there are parts where BIM just turns into a jarbled mess of shit. And you're like, God damn. But yeah.
Yeah. So, all right. So, before we get, I guess.
All right, I got a question, Ronnie.
Yeah.
Which one was more tolerable, Xanadu or this?
I have to agree with you and say Xanadu is more tolerable than this. Just because there's no break. If they at least put a break into some of the music, it might actually be tolerable. The fact that this movie goes from beginning to end and just there's no break. It's song, 2 seconds later song, 2 seconds later song.
Dude, that 1994 song is enough for me. With that chorus that just comes out of nowhere. I mean, it's like a different song. It's like somebody just like a dun dun dun, and they just push the tape. Like dun 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 dun. I'm like, where the fuck did this come from? Like Corey was like Monster was like, dude, that 1994 song almost had me just turn it off. I mean, that's the song that's the most painful because it comes out of nowhere and it's so off key and off beat. You're just like, what the fuck were they thinking?
They weren't.
Yeah. I mean, the Alfie and BB songs, you're just like, just give me the ballads. Just give me the ballads. Just get to another ballad. I mean, even the I'm coming part, like they have the disco, I'm coming. You hear like the drums like boom, but and then other there'd be like another extra beat like I'm coming. I'm like, what? Where did this come from? It's just like they just did a one take and fuck it, it's good.
Yeah.
And and then the guy who played Dandy, his shouting, oh my god. It's like he shouted so goddamn much, and then he has the one like smooth debonair song. And you're like, okay, he can actually sing, and then he shouts again. I'm like, oh. Like, I guess because I'm a vocalist, I catch these things.
Right, and it's kind of like how I am with when it comes to like green screen and like CGI and shit like that.
Yeah, as a vocalist, I catch these things, and oh my god, they were unbearable. Like, somebody goes for a high note, and it's like, ah! My Jesus!
Sounds like someone stepped on their nuts.
That's what it sounded like. And half the time when he screamed, it sounded like somebody's kicking him, and that's like, no! No, no! I'm like, Jesus, dude!
Like that line in Airheads. He goes, it makes no end makes me sound like somebody stepping on my nuts.
Yeah. He sounds like, I mean, it sounds when he yells or does like the harsh thing like that, and it sounds so painful and like forced. It's not like when you go diaphragm, like, go, 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 like that. It's like all throat, like he's taking a shit. He's like, go, go, go. I'm like,
it's like someone's punching him in the stomach.
It's like he had dude. It's like he ate like 4 pizzas the night before and he couldn't shit because of all the cheese.
Oh, there's an
you know, it's like, go, go, go. Like he wants, like it's like they took the mic with him when he was singing on the toilet, and he's like, go, go, go. Like it sounded so. He forced it so bad, and it's like you can tell when they use their diaphragm and when they don't.
Right.
And he did not use his diaphragm at all in that part.
But
I mean, like, yeah, my Jesus, bro, are you shitting? And the funny thing is, like, to have it where you shit, I mean, they have a thing where they breathe when you use your diaphragm called the dump breath, like, you know, like, you breathe in through your nose.
yeah.
And then, like, you breathe, like, you know, you contract, like, your diaphragm, and it's called, like, you're taking a dump.
Right.
You're like, like that. You're like, and what it does, like, you know, you go, ha! Like, ha! You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he's all like, ha! Ha! It's like instead of him using his diaphragm, all the air is going straight to his asshole. Like, you know when you push to take a shit?
Right.
Yeah, like that. And that's what he sounded like. Like, not even the karate, like a martial arts kiai. Like, it was constipation. And I'm like, dude, you sound like you're in so much pain when you sing. And it made me like, And like when somebody sounds like they're in visible pain and physical pain when they sing, you sort of hear it and it makes you a little bit in pain. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I get it.
Yeah, you're like, Jesus, dude, holy shit. And it takes away from your enjoyment, if there was any enjoyment. And the mix of the R&B style of Grace Kennedy and him just did not work at all.
No.
It just didn't. Whereas Xanadu, they sing, and they sing on key, on beat, and it's Olivia Newton-John, and she could sing her ass off.
Right.
Where, I mean, yes, Catherine Mary Short can sing, but not like Olivia Newton-John. Like, she's good, but she's not that good. Like, Olivia Newton-John can fucking sing her ass off.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
I mean, I'd rather hear Physical for 2 hours than watch this again. Let's get physical. Yeah. But yeah. All right, I guess, would you recommend this to someone?
No.
Why?
Why the fuck do you think?
All right, this movie for me, if somebody, put it this way, if you're in a conversation and someone starts waxing poetic about how they're this great bad film person.
Yeah, you have to watch it if you're saying, if you really love bad movies, yeah, you have to watch it.
Yeah, this is like, this is one of those you don't know me movies. You know what I mean? Like, you don't know me and you don't, like, or as Christian puts it, you don't know shit.
Yeah.
That's one of these movies. You bring it out.
Yeah. John, would you recommend this?
I probably would. I mean, unless a bad movie story came on, probably not. I mean, unless somebody was talking about, oh, I saw this really bad movie, then I might bring it up, but I probably won't have. I mean, I've gone this long never watching it, so it'll probably go out of my mind not too long after this. I probably won't even think about it again. To be honest with you, if I'm being honest, it's not that the movie was forgettable. It's just that I have other things that I'm going to think about it, and that just won't be it.
Right.
Yeah, I recommend it to people that think they know bad movies, or if they're curious, because I've said, like, dude, this movie is like one of the worst musicals ever made.
I told Alicia about it. I told her. She asked me what it was, and I told her. I said it's a cross between the Rocky Horror Picture Show and Grease, and she goes, "Oh, okay, it doesn't sound that bad."
Oh boy! All right, so she watches it, and
I doubt you. I can tell you right now, she probably won't. She probably won't. I can't. I'm almost willing to bet she probably won't. Doesn't say. I'm not saying she might never, but I'm willing to bet she probably won't.
Because I would never say it's a cross between Rocky Horror and Grease. Because if I did, someone was, oh, it doesn't sound that bad, I'll watch it and go, what the fuck were you saying? Like,
and I told her, I said, I've seen worse and I've seen better. That's exactly how I described it to her. And if she wants to go, she wants to go watch it, she can watch it. It's on Amazon Prime. She can watch it. She has it.
Oh, just send her the damn trailer.
You know what? I don't force her to watch anything. She wants to watch. I mention it. She's curious. She'll watch it. She's not going to watch it because it's normally not something her and I watch anyway. If it weren't for the show, I probably never would have watched it.
All right, Ronnie, did you watch this with D?
Yeah.
It wasn't done. Okay.
Oh no, go ahead.
You
and
watched
finish.
it with D?
Hold on, John. Finish what
No,
you said.
no. Go ahead. No, go ahead. Finish what you were gonna say, Ronnie.
No, I was gonna say yeah. I watched it with D. D just said, "What the fuck is this shit?"
She's just said, "What the fuck is this?" like numerous times,
Yeah.
huh?
Well, the next question was, "All right, who picked this?" I go, "Chris." She goes, "Of course."
So she had a lot of confused what the fuck face, huh?
Mm-hmm.
That's what it is. Like, it's just confusion. You're just like, and like I had to watch it several times before, and that's why I would notice the music. And oh my god, that's the worst part of the whole movie for me is the music, which sucks when it's a musical.
Well, yeah. When it's a
You know-
musical, that's kind of the whole, the whole fucking point.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen some bad musicals. I just think this one's the worst. What other bad musical you think could beat this?
Ooh.
I got something, but you probably either A, saw it, B, probably liked it. Shock Treatment, the sequel to Rocky Horror.
It wasn't that bad.
What did I say? I fucking called it. I thought this to myself. I thought this. I said, he's probably gonna like that. Sure as shit, I'm right. Damn it. Should have fucking known you were gonna like that shit.
Well, the thing is, the music was on beat.
All right, you know what? Why don't you take the musician of you out of it? You see, that's the problem. You're thinking too much like a musician, and you're not thinking outside of the box. That's why I said the movie, to me, the music wasn't terrible. It wasn't it wouldn't be my first choice, but I got some music background too, and I don't listen. I took myself out of that, and I just listened to it, and I'm like, okay, it's not terrible, it's not great. Would I listen to this on a regular basis? No, but it was what it was.
All right. Well, we have 17 minutes left. John, what are we watching next week?
All right, I mentioned it to Ronnie. I'm going to give you guys the choice. You have two movies to choose from, in two totally different styles. You got Moving Violations from 1985, which is a police academy ripoff with driving school, or Turbulence 3 Heavy Metal, where a heavy metal singer tries to land a plane with terrorists on it.
I'm going with Turbulence. I'm sorry. Even though I've seen it, I'm going with Turbulence.
Chris, you're the deciding vote.
What the hell is? I'm looking here.
Turbulence 3 is on Tubi. Moving Violations, you can see it on YouTube for free. It's basically a police academy ripoff, but involving driving school, starring one of the Murray brothers, Jennifer Tilly, Fred Willard, and the Where's the Beef Lady.
I'll go with Turbulence 3.
All right, then there you have it.
Yep.
Turbulence 3 Heavy Metal. It is on Tubi.
All right. Well, with that being said,
So I guess Ronnie's picking Cats in 2 weeks, huh?
no, 2 weeks. You mean? Yeah, 2 weeks. No, I have something else up my sleeve.
Okay, so you're not going to do any like what I was talking about, like, you know,
We can.
one that you thought was ousted, you know.
Well, the other thing is about Cats is I don't know where we can watch it.
It's on. You can watch it on Amazon, but I'm not spending $25.
That's what I mean.
It ain't worth $25 fucking dollars. And even if you I think you get it out of the Red Box, but then we'd all have to go to the Red Box and rent it. And I haven't rented anything from that thing in a long fucking time. But that's the only other places you could probably get it.
I think it's on Hulu.
which I don't have Hulu. I canceled my Hulu subscription, so I don't have access to Hulu anymore. So
Actually,
I canceled that.
I have to get the stuff for that anyway from you, Chris. Again.
Oh.
I have to get that from you again. Well, that's not a big deal. Hulu I can easily put back on.
No,
Oh, it's
because
on HBO Max.
Oh, is it? Oh.
Cats?
Cats is on HBO Max.
That's where I quit the show. I don't think I could sit through that. I don't think I could sit through that. I saw the trailer in the movie theaters, and Alicia took one look at me. She goes, "If you ever make me watch that, I'll dump your ass right now." So.
All right.
So
well, with that being said, when we come back, we'll be back here on Wednesday for the Nerd Zone on the Nerdport Network.
A lot of free agency.
Oh, the Jets have taken a dip.
And there's going to be a lot of baseball talk, Chris, so buckle the fuck up.
Oh, well, no. We got also the main event. We got the main event. It's tourney time, baby.
The madness.
So, in other words, I should just forget about talking about baseball on Wednesday then?
No, we have 3 hours.
Yeah, but I remember March Madness last year. We did about 2.5 hours on March Madness and a half an hour on everything else. I remember last year's show.
Well, there can't be any definite, like, we can't do a deep dive of the games then.
Because that's all you guys did last year, if memory serves correctly.
Well, we made that a
Guys
special.
into every game.
We didn't
and
do
you
any of that last year because March Madness wasn't a thing last year at all.
Or no, was it not?
I was going to say, yeah.
I know you. I think you still discussed it because we didn't know how things were going to play out, but I think you discussed it anyway.
But it wasn't 2 hours. It was like 30 minutes because I found the...
No. I mean, we did bowls. We did college bowls, but that was... I mean, we did a March Madness thing 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Not because last year there was no tournament because of COVID.
Yep.
It was 2 years ago.
And even then, we really didn't spend that much time on it.
Mm.
And I mean, even hell, this year we might just do...
We did a lot on the draft.
Yeah.
And also, of course, Dana White would be the one to do it first.
We'll get into it. I know where you're going with it. We'll get into that on Wednesday.
Oh, yeah.
But, with that being said, yeah, March Madness, baby. Go Rutgers. Because the games actually start on Friday, so we can actually do
Oh, God. All right. Did you have Rutgers going a long way in your fucking bracket?
Second round.
Oh.
I haven't beaten Cincinnati, but I don't have them winning the next round. No, I'm not that kind of homer. You forget, I'm realistic. I actually want to win his money.
I think my bracket's okay. Well, all right. Well, good night, everybody. There we go.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we will see you back here next week. Follow us on all social medias at the Nerd Report Network. Follow us individually at F and Ronnie.
At Trips NXC.
At the Zombie Master.
And join us back here on Wednesday, as we said, for the Nerd Zone on the Nerd Report Network. And until then, the checks have cleared. Boys, let's get the hell out of here.
B! I said B!
See ya.